Oh shit, button time. Hey,
We good?
I hit the button.
Cool.
Yes.
Yep.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Toonkind one shot. Uh, we are going to be playing something slightly different today. Um, I'm Liz. I'm going to be a narrator, I guess. And joining me,
Oh, hi. My name is Magic. I'm not playing any characters. I don't know how to do my intro. I'm not playing any characters. Yeah, that's me.
Are we all technically narrators?
I
In
like
this?
that idea because Magic coined that, and that feels right. It feels right, I guess.
All right.
We're narrating.
And the third head of this storytelling Cerberus, it's me, Mock. I will also be a narrator in this venture.
Today we are playing a game called The Ground Itself by Everest Pitkin. And this game is a storytelling game where you narrate the history of a location. The history being refocusing on the time and what events occurred there. It seems like a very neat game, and I corralled, bullied these two into making
No. I dug this hole for myself.
Yeah, Mock, I bullied Magic. Mock came running in and was like, yo. And now we're gathered.
I kicked down the door. Liz, holy fuck.
Yeah. Um, so bear with us because as excited as we are to play this, this is the first time we've all played this. I've listened to people play this. That's not the same thing. So if we stumble, if we mumble, if we struggle, if we hum and ha, be nice.
Be cool, yo.
Yeah, please be cool. We all read the rules, but I'm gonna still get through them. There's a point that we have to start on where we decide a broad setting enough that we can get some flavor, but not enough that we start, describing specifics, because that's what the core gameplay loop is. Part of the bullying was that I said, hey, so you know that book Gulliver's Travels? It's public domain. And I have tiny brain rot. Let's just fucking go.
You, come here.
come here. So is that also the kind of mindset everybody's walking in with? Like, this is an island. The basis is Gulliver Travels Lilliput. Is that
Hell yes.
the vibe, the wavelength? Yeah. I just want to check if
I love that thing. It's one of my favorite tropes, man.
It's a very
I've
good
never
trope.
read that book.
No, I've never read the book. I just like the trope.
I have seen I was about to say shit. It's not shitty, but there's an animated film that does Gulliver Travels. There's also the other less good Gulliver Travel movies. But I love the trope itself.
There's a lot of movies.
There's a lot of movies.
Jack Black's in one of them, I think.
Yes, he is.
Wait, is that where the Animal Crossing villager Gulliver comes from?
Sort of, because the whole gimmick of Gulliver is that, like, he didn't just go to Lilliput. He went to other places, including Laputa, like the one that's based off of the one that then the Ghibli Laputa Castle in the Sky was based off of that book. Gulliver's Travel wasn't just Lilliput; it was all over places. So Gulliver is supposed to be a
it would make sense
traveler.
Why he keeps washing up on beaches.
Yeah, fucking end. Yeah, it tracks. So yeah, we have an idea of a setting. The other thing that we have to do is roll a dice to establish the length of time that we're going to be working in, because we play this in 4 cycles. We have a deck of cards that we're going to use, and whenever we pull a 10 from the deck of cards, we jump forward or back in time, and we have to figure out what that time length is. We are doing this in the continent of Inkwell, which is Cartoonland that has a history that is fun when it comes to time.
Yeah.
The days that the timelines that we are given is days, weeks, years, decades, centuries, millennia. When we get
We
to
roll on a
centuries,
d6.
when we get to centuries and the millennia, stuff's gonna get weird. I'm of the personal record that I just want to roll a d4 and leave
You can roll a
centuries
D4.
and millennia.
As tempting as it is to try to cover this place over the course of millennia, I also think rolling a d4 would be make the most sense.
Wise. So yeah, I'm just gonna roll a d4, see what that comes up. That's a 2. That is weeks, which is
Neat.
neat. Yeah. I think that's everything. The vibe is this is an island. And that's really it. And now we have to get to the point of the game where we draw cards. Establishing our place. Each player is dealt a card from the face stack in a circle until no cards are left. Then, going in the same circle, each player sets down one card at a time and answers the question associated with the card detailed below. They may read the question first, or pick between their cards at random. Keep going until the world feels established, or each player is out of cards, whichever happens first. Try to keep the discussion under 25 minutes. Keep your answers short. Keep your answers to each question very short. You may wish to make brief notes to jog your memory later.
Woo!
Should I just start passing out cards, or should we just grab?
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense.
Okay. I should check what cards I do have, and then
For the audio purposes.
and for myself because I'm square brain. This is why I brought paper.
Oh, I turned all mine around because I don't want to see them until it's time to cover them.
Oh, your own cards? I'm looking at all of them.
I don't want to look at them. I want a surprise.
Really? Because you have to think of questions. Okay. I mean, think of answers to the questions.
No, the questions are already there. We got to think of the answers to the
Yeah, we have to
questions.
think
I'm
of-
just going to come up with them on the spot.
Wow. Okay.
Mood.
Who wants to go first? Who has...
Me! No. No. It's
Well,
because I
I
think it's funny. Magic, go. Oh yeah, you're the first in the list. Go.
It's from left to right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a jack of spades. I know how cards work. Jack of spades. What are the threats in this place? Are they threats to the materiality of the place or the people that live in it? I really want to be funny and say giant snails.
Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna do it.
You know, you got your typical fantasy
I'm
stuff.
going for kind of a medieval style.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a threat to the people, or is this one is a threat to the materiality? Are these reality eating snails? Are they
I think they're kind of more like a passive threat. You don't if you see one in the path, you can't really move it, and so they're just a very big inconvenience.
So they don't
more of a
attack
nuisance
people.
than
Yeah, they don't actively attack people, but if you see one, you're just oh god, it's a snail, and then you try moving around it, and sometimes it doesn't work.
Has there been stories
I'm
of
into
people
that.
been oh shit, my uncle was eaten by a giant snail? That kind of they can be a danger if you're not careful.
yeah.
Yeah.
How big? As tall, shell up as tall as a person?
I'd say a good How big do I want these snails?
Shoulder height?
Dog sized?
Probably the size of a cart.
Size of a cart.
Okay.
So
big.
like a small car.
Yeah.
Small car regular cart sized.
Yeah.
I feel like a car is as
I
big as
see.
a car.
I think carts are like a little smaller than cars. I guess it depends on the car.
Yeah. I feel like that's a
And the
great
cart.
start to what we have established.
Great.
Mark,
I am not sorry.
yeah, I know, I
Okay.
love it. I legit love it. Draw your surprise card, Mark.
And Jack of Diamonds. What is this place named or called? Who named it, and for what reason? Now, we only have a little bit of information about this place at this point, so I think the name is really going to inform what it becomes. So I'm really excited to have to do this. And my first thought was, well, since there's big snails, what do snails like? Cucumbers? So I want to go for like a cucumber themed name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking like a Cukesburg or like a Cukesville. You got any
Cukes.
any preferences? The reference to cucumbers needs to be apparent.
Yeah. Is this for the entire island? Or is this for I'm assuming this is the entire island, right?
Yeah, I imagine the island is, or okay, yeah, that does imply that it's a like one consolidated town. It doesn't have to be.
It does, yeah. We could do it a specific town if we like. I don't know what the geography was not my strong point.
Hmm. We haven't determined the geography yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be Cukes'land.
Cukes'land. I don't know any like
I kind of like that actually.
Cukes'land. Wait, nah, spell it for me. Ah, I see a spelling in the chat.
Yeah.
I like that actually. Cukes melon.
Cukes'land.
Wait,
We could put apostrophe in there somewhere if we really need to.
show. Yo, where would it go? On the between the E and the S? Would it replace the S? Cukes'land from Chad in the chat. Oh, this is gonna be so fun to try and pronounce.
I think Well, if you were gonna say it, would it be like that or like? I think the apostrophe after the S.
Yeah. Cukes'land.
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 I mean, why are all these big snails here? Maybe their favorite food is here. I don't know. That's up to someone else to determine. That's not my job.
That's out of my hands. I want to know who named it. Give me a person.
Yeah, that was the next question, ain't it?
Yeah. And for what reason is outlined?
That's a good question. I mean, are there Toons who live here at this point? I mean, I assume so.
Yeah,
Is
I'd
it, like,
imagine so too. Like, this is a populated place. Across this island. So...
Who named it? I mean, we've got for what reason?
Yeah.
We've got that.
It's somebody who has to have spectated these giant snails and said, I know what they eat. Therefore...
Yeah. Is the person who kind of like began this place
There's like
still around?
still around.
We're
mean-
doing it in weeks, right?
Yeah, we're doing
So-
this in weeks. Well, this is like establishing the place before we start looking at like a period of weeks, possibly, before we start looking at a specific period of time.
Mm-hmm.
We need to build the place a little bit before we start writing a specific part of their history.
Well, this is kind of the history, though, is who named it.
Yeah.
We're we're doing it all at once here. I mean, we could come back to that, I think, right? Is that outside of the realm of the game?
Yeah.
What do I have? Let's do this one. The King of Hearts. The person who named place will be returned to soon. What is the King of Hearts? What stories are told in or about this place? Does it have legends or myths? Does it have religion? I want to say there's stories about the battles with the snails being just dramatized up in that same way that the paintings are supposed to be dramatic of the medieval knights fighting giant snails. I feel like in reality it's kind of boring. They are so slow.
Mm-hmm.
Stories about snails being boring, but they made it interesting. They say the snails had wings. They say the snails had a 6-pack. Basically, I want them to be stories about dragons being in this location as well. Potential like drakes and stuff. I'm leaning hard into that medieval fantasy kind of legends and myths, but they're all sort of like monster based.
Mm-hmm. Are the dragons and drakes separate from the snails? At least in the myths.
Yes. But they like conflate sometimes a story that somebody experienced with a snail. They just say it's a dragon instead.
Yeah.
And I like to think there are dragons in this place. Not many, maybe 2, or I don't even know how big this place is. But it's
maybe at least by
relative standards.
by legend.
Oh, I'm so dumb. No, I'm fine. I think there are also stories about giants. The one story that came to mind is a story about a giant cat that stood on 2 legs and roamed the land. I don't know why that story always comes into mind, but it does. So I'm putting this here. There's a question about religion. Do not know. People believe in stuff a lot.
They sure do. It's
So
not my
there's,
area
like,
of expertise.
A lot of like smaller religions.
Yeah, there's no big cultural religion. It's just like praying to smaller gods that are sort of like households or agriculture or the fire itself for like a blacksmith or something. Nothing major.
What if one of them is like this specific legendary dragon?
I mean, that whips Loki. What would that legendary dragon be called? I just remember this place is named Cukes'land.
Yes.
Cukes'land. Cukes'land.
I mean, it could be a mistranslation from somewhere.
It could be. That's good.
Could be. I mean, it could have started as like a Cukes'land, and then, or even further back than that. I don't know what it would sound like.
Wait, hold on. I have a dragon name generator pulled up.
Cool.
Oh, what do you got? What's the first one?
Marl. Mulrass, giver of life.
I want you.
Copy paste it into the chat. Copy paste it into the chat.
Yeah,
for me?
I would like to see this, please.
Hold on. I can't highlight both of them.
Oh,
What?
shit. Do them one at a time.
Screenshot.
I have to.
Screenshot.
I got the second part, Giver of Life. That's the undertitle.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. I have to fucking. I have to put it in the walnut gallery. I've been taking notes and I hadn't posted them, but it's in the walnut gallery.
Okay. Cool.
Malrass.
M-
Yeah, it's gonna be a case of Malrass.
God, all these names are... more. It's Malrass. Yeah, okay. Malrass, got it.
No, that seems right to me.
Malrass, dragon that people pray to, giver of life. They think that this specific dragon helps crops and whatever
Love that.
life. This dragon deserves a nice forest to live in.
Alright.
So it.
Some notes.
Okay. When you said a nice forest to live in, are we now establishing that there is going to be there's a forest somewhere? That's like
somewhere. I mean,
maybe not like quote unquote holy ground, but like there's definitely a level of respect that's like
supposed to be
elevated.
Yeah. But I will stop there before because that's probably that's another question on here.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn again. Is the Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs. What is the greatest moment in this place's history?
Well.
Hmm. This is a lot to just.
There's a lot. This is a lot.
This is a lot. This is a lot.
Ponder over it.
Alright. Okay. Innovation, discovery, the emergence of a cyclist in cadence. What? Sorry. This is really hard I'm sorry. I'm looking at this because this place. I'd imagine it's something to like make travel easier, just in general.
Travel to and from, or travel on the island itself?
Like just general travel.
Like on boats or like on land?
Cause I was gonna say we could just say trains, but this is we are throwing back. My brain jumped to canal system.
That's pretty good.
Yes, they dug a river.
They
was gonna
dug
say-
an entire river.
The domestication of the snails, but like
the domestication of the snails can help.
Not really.
I mean,
I think that's an ongoing process.
Cool. Snails domestication
trying.
ongoing.
the domestication investigation of the snails is ongoing. I'm into that. The creation of like a canal system.
Like the same way there's a train system, just a bunch of like low rivers that constantly carry things to and from. Oh no. We had in our recent history a certain boat that got stuck in the canal, huh?
That was the second most important event in this place.
I feel like just for like the canal system in general, it's pretty wide. It's especially more like common around like more of the port cities. I don't. There's a thing in like history with railroads where there's a whole ton of railroads just on the entire right side of the US map, and then basically none on the left side. So I imagine it's kind of like that as you like go further into the island. So like the outside, there's just a lot of canals for like a lot of trade stuff, and as you go further in, there's less canals and less river systems.
Okay, I love that a lot.
Cool. We're getting a little bit into kind of like the geography of the place, but are we saying that the event was like the creation of this system?
I think it was like the kickstarting of it, and then it just kind of started a craze.
Cool. I like that. Anything else, or shall I?
Go ahead. I'm just writing notes.
Oh, good.
The canal craze.
King of Spades. If there are multiple people who live here, what are they divided on? What are the points of contention that are fought over? Or, if there are not multiple people, what resources do the plants, animals, or visitors to our place vie for? Well, we got people, I think. So, What are they divided on? I mean, we could go just for something classic, like the validity of certain myths.
Is Malras real or not?
Yeah, is Malras real? Some people like fervently believe it's true. People who claim to have seen them. I mean, that's definitely gotta be something. I mean, we can people who are for the domestication of snails, people who are against it.
Is eating snail eggs valid or not?
Is eating snail valid?
I hope you mean the animal, not the player.
Oh God!
It's just that because you just said singular snail, and I was like, wait a fucking second.
Well, like there's not a culinary word for it, like a beef or a pork.
That's true. That is true. I mean, escargot. But I know what you mean.
Yeah, what's the Oh, fuck. What is the tradition of that?
I love that people is like, I don't want to eat snail because, one, they're menaces, but two, they gross. But other people are like, but it's useful, it's a resource, it's right there, and it's fine.
I don't know, I imagine... Okay, my guess is you could eat them if you wanted to. They're slow enough, you could catch them, you could cook them up, but the ratio of, like, meat to nutrients is not very high.
Okay.
Like, they're basically junk food. It's like eating celery.
Just the empty.
But a gooey version?
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like it's a kind of thing, like, it helps with stock, with the sort of, kind of, that jelly slimeness they got going on. But, like,
you could use it as kind of a filler.
Yeah, because I'm coming from a place of, like, I've eaten giant African snails before. I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this is a legit thing.
Are they good?
It's good. I mean, I've tasted it, and it's like, I don't know the difference with the soup I'm eating, so it's fine. Yeah, snail is good.
Cool.
I've been to a snail farm, and it's like, yeah, it's like medicine. Like, the slime of the snail is used for medicine, and I was like, oh, that's neat.
Damn, that's really cool. So yeah, I think stuff like, yeah, we've got this is all like philosophy and ethics type stuff, which it could be very dividing.
Yeah.
And I mean, of course, coming back from the snail point of view,
oh my God.
We do still have stuff with giants, and I don't want to forget that.
Yes, I came to a point like, oh, I'm forgetting that these snails are good.
But like also like the validity of myths as far as has that ever actually happened? Like, is that legit? there's like one crater that people are always like, it's a footprint, and other people are like, absolutely not. The kind of thing where like, no, that part is way too round for it to be a footprint, or like, you know, just like stuff like that. Maybe there's a formation of a few of them. Ooh, we're going back to geography, but like, what if that's in that forest?
Oh, that's fun. Huh. No, it's the dragon that made that. Are you not a believer of Malgrass? Malgrass?
Oh,
I'm so close to calling this thing Malgrass. Which is, it links that because it is from the forest. But people are like, no, the dragon, like, there's infight within that religious group. It's like, no, it can't be there. It's too big. I've seen the dragon myself.
It could have been one of those things where the name evolved.
That shit. Fuck. Yeah, it could be.
Maybe it was Malgrass.
Malgrass. Malgrass. Malgross. That's what the non-believers say.
Malgrass. So yeah, it's mostly like mythological, ethical things that people are really heated about. Okay. I imagine that in that case there must be like academics.
Yes.
In this place, at least
there has
to some extent.
Some place has
philosophers.
An academic scene.
Yeah.
Man, we should establish a lot of lore in this King of Spades.
Yep. That's it for me.
That's all for now. I followed your thing and I have flipped for my cards. I don't know what I'm choosing. That is the Jack of Spades. Nope, clubs. Is that clubs?
That is clubs.
That's close.
Okay. What was this place in the past? How long ago was that? What was this place in the past?
Snail heaven. Sorry.
No, you're right. I want to say in the past there was no snails. There were no giant snails. But this is like in the distant, like lifetimes ago. As lifetime ago as whatever this cycle can allow us to do without it hitting the erasure.
Species.
I want to say more forests, smaller settlements, and it was very much people interested in sailing. So it was just like it was almost I don't want to say in between spot because this place is so fucking small. But it was like a quiet-ish like location that had a very turbulent, dangerous forest and then like small towns on the edge that were just so dedicated of finding other places because fuck this place. And sort of, but there was something like
they have a long tradition of trying to escape this place.
Long tradition of nah, I'm good. But there were a few people like, I want to stick this out. We gotta go an expedition into this forest, and they're like,
that's what's really dividing people.
They were like, see ya, buddy, I'm gone. So yeah, just this place was more forested, more creature infested. No giant snails, but there were smaller settlements where people were like, we should go and find something else, and people were like, we should stay and try and cultivate where we are already. And some people in between was like, I'm gonna go and see if I can find something and then come back and see if I can help this place.
I see. Okay. I'm into that.
Yeah. King of Diamonds.
Magic, thank you for taking the notes that you're taking. You're the best.
I'm just taking notes, man.
Thank you for doing it.
King of Diamonds. Who or what is in power here? Is the ruler an apex predator? A series of laws that govern society? The weather? Who is in charge here? King of Diamonds. Who is in charge here? Well, this is like an entire sort of like island place.
Mhm.
Would it be too far off to say that there are like multiple sort of ruling powers here?
Oh, hell yeah. Just like a bunch of, I don't want to say dukes, but what's that kind of level of
Mm-hmm.
people in charge?
Yeah.
I wish I played Crusader Kings, because that has that. That has the information.
There is definitely a word.
Crusader Kings.
Trad says lordship fiefdoms. Fiefdoms.
I have no idea what that is. Not actually.
I live in fucking England. I should know this right.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's some like bigger cities that are ruled by like
We could go with counties.
barons,
counties.
all of that. Counties, counties.
Redwall
Yeah.
esque. Trad says.
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like there's multiple sort of. They're not like high rulers, but like they rule over a section of land. Sometimes they get into bickering arguments, that sort of thing.
So there's no like king or anything in that sort of.
No.
Runs absolutely everything regard count.
Should we just call them counties so we have something to call them?
Yeah, I love counties just because we still have counties in this damn country.
Yeah. God.
I mean, we got counties
Oh yeah, true.
Counties in every state.
in every
God.
fucking state.
But yeah. I feel like they're more like heritage. Except for like maybe some that like mostly heritage passed down through family, and then there's like one or two that are real oddballs and have like a mayor system.
Democracy.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Love that.
Yeah, King of Diamonds.
Okay.
The council.
Queen of Spades. What was the greatest tragedy in this place's past? How is it remembered? That's rough, man.
First off, that sucks, bro.
Probably the salt storm of 49.
Is it like the ocean crashing up in a huge wave and all the snails just fucking beefed it?
Yeah, some people say it was a big wave. Some people say it was from the clouds. There's a little bit of mystery surrounding that. But yeah, it poured salt water down on this.
Is this the biggest tragedy that's happened? I thought some people hated the snails.
But also like, have you ever like been in salt water? Like that thing isn't like drinkable.
Okay. Yeah, it kills all the crops, Liz.
Cool.
You know,
Amazing.
it killed all the crops and all the snails. And then there was like melted snail goop everywhere. It blocked traffic. This was a tragedy in this place.
Was the canal system built in?
That's a great question.
I kind of established this history is on the longer side despite it being medieval. So
There's
like,
there's a lot of shit that happened before medieval times.
I know
Would there be like if some of the snails got like melted, would there be like just giant like snail shells?
Yes, there are.
I want. Oh, that's so good. Can I suggest something? Some people swear that they saw like a silhouette in like it was like a foggy day, and somebody swore they saw a huge silhouette in the distance while it started pouring down with this horrible salt water.
Yes.
Why did you make me spell silhouette?
I'm sorry.
The one word. The one word I can never spell.
God, mood. But I think, unless you want to keep extrapolating on that, that was probably, and it hasn't like happened again.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a one-off. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Like when you hear stories about like, oh, it rained frogs. Like
yo, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm glad to leave it at that with what I've suggested, but cool to know that I baited fate and we turned it more into a tragedy.
Damn right. How dare you question my
I don't.
Listen,
it is
it's your
sad
turn.
enough.
Flip a card. Let's flip a card. It's your turn.
Oh god. Okay, what do I have? The king of clubs. I know cards. I swear. King of clubs. Oh god. If there are inhabitants, what are the visions for the future that they hold? Is it a long view, a short one? What does a medieval peasant dream of?
Objective, survive.
That's the priority, baby. What are they? Somebody wishes that they can have their own pet snail to ride on.
Cool.
Nobody has like I don't think this place has a societal desire for conquest, because this isn't like a full-on kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very divided, so they're very individual with what they want, so it's kind of short view. This is an island though, and even though there's a bunch of towns here, I bet some people are like, I want to get out of here. I want to see the world.
Exploration,
like any good adventurer. And there's some people who have been out there and they're like, buddy,
I'll take my chances with the snails.
Yeah, there's some people like, I've been out there, I almost drowned, and I saw some stuff that are dangerous.
When people leave, do they come back?
That's a good question. I want to say,
because I'm saying, oh, go ahead.
Because if they go and come back, they're coming back with the information like, there's a lot of big stuff out there, isn't there, gang?
Yeah. like maybe they usually don't come back, but when they do come back, they're like some Cthulhu shit. Like they're crazy.
Just like, but it's not even, because the thing about the general gist of Cthulhu, I haven't read the shit.
No, it's more cosmic than that. But people are like, they come back and they're ranting about shit.
Yeah, because the thing about Cthulhu is like they don't always go crazy because of what they see. They always sometimes they go crazy because they see something, and they try to explain to other people, and other people are like, are you out of your?
It sounds fucking crazy.
You're out of your mind. What do you mean that this what you're describing look like a ship 1,000 times bigger than what you were sailing in? Fucking sit down.
Dude, are you talking about a tree?
Yeah, have some snail. You probably just saw a rock in the ocean. Have some snail soup.
Yes. I love it.
Okay. Getting clubs. Alright.
Some warm snail goop. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Queen of Hearts. Bonjour. Who or what has been in this place the longest? How did they come to be here? So Malrus.
Yes! Yes! I was thinking the exact same thing.
Alright. Malrus
Oh, so good.
has been here the longest. Malrus has seen some shit. I feel like this is like a dragon-sized creature. This is a dragon.
Dragon-sized to these... Dragon-sized to the inhabitants, or dragon-sized for anyone else out there?
Dragon-sized to these inhabitants.
Excellent.
Okay. Yeah, good.
So, and tell me if this is a stretch, I feel like they came from the mainland and just kind of flew over and saw this, like, small little island, like, oh yeah, I'll settle here, because, you know, everything's small here, and I'm small, and I don't want to sleep in a tree anymore.
I love that.
And so they kind of settled...
They took a long nap, and they woke up, and they were like, oh, what?
Yo. Come on now.
Yeah. They traveled here, and they settled down in the middle of this forest, which, compared to where they were, is like... This is literally just, like, saplings growing out of the ground. But... Yeah.
Well, over time, it's definitely gotten bigger, right?
Yeah, it's definitely gotten bigger, but nowhere near the size of, like, you know, an actual tree. Sometimes they see people come by, like, very small people. So they're confused sometimes about that. Apparently they're a god. They didn't ask for this. They just wanted a good napping spot. They do in fact live in a giant footprinted crater. It's been worn over time. It doesn't look like a footprint anymore, but it was definitely a footprint when Malrus got there.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, excellent. This is so good, guys. We are world building.
A land is being created before our eyes, and the history drawn out.
Hold on, let me write the notes. I can't speak and write at the same time, so give me just a minute.
I'm giving you a sec. I've put the card out, ready to flip when it's time.
Correct.
Don't know how they became a god.
Did we
Hmm?
Did we make Larry the dragon?
Which,
Did we make a dragon version of Larry?
You know, it happens so much in history. If I had a nickel.
If I had a nickel for every time a Toonkind character accidentally became a god.
Question: Dragon, Toonkind, yes or no?
Oh, that's a good question.
We have an opportunity if you want it.
1 or 2.
What do you? Are you what?
Are you
I'm
flipping a
rolling
coin?
for
2 real kind. Hell,
Alright.
freaking yes, let's go.
It's a real fucking dragon.
No, people losing their mind. You're in this animated forest and you just see just high definition scales, and you're like, yo.
That's another thing people try to explain, and they're just like, bro, just sit down.
Bro.
Have a cup of snog. Snail grog.
I hate this. I want to go. I want to leave. I ain't drinking no damn snog.
What about egg snog?
Oh, God, don't listen, bro.
There we go. Peanut
I'm fucking losing it. Okay,
I'm serious now. I'm taking off my shoes. You know this is going serious.
I'm putting my card over before I hyperventilate. It's a Jack of Hearts. Who lives here? What is an average person like in this place? What do they look like? What do they wear? Or describe the flora and fauna. What is the landscape like? What animals and plants call it home? We've talked about the people a lot. I mean, not in depth, not like, oh, the average person. But I feel like we have a kind of a feeling for that. I feel like we haven't talked about any, like, other flora and fauna type stuff. We've got snails, we've got Malros, and we've got a forest.
Hi, I almost did a spit take. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
We got the snails, we got the forest, we got Malros, the giver of life. I mean, it's called Cukes'land, so there's got to be some kind of cucumbers.
Yeah.
Okay, here's where my brain was going when I was doing that. Because cucumbers are like related to melons, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you've got these, and the snails are big, so they have to be eating some kind of big food for the snails. So my idea at the time, which I wasn't sure if we were going to get to it or not, but like, what if there's these big like melon type things and they hollow those out and they live in them?
Huh.
As the first part of that being, yes, that's one of the big plants that's there.
I love that.
Like, do the people live in them?
Yeah. Maybe it started out as like snails would go in and eat all of the insides.
That's what I'm thinking.
It left like this hollowed out kind of shell scenario. And then so early on, people would just kind of crawl in there, maybe make the entrance a little bigger, and then live in there. And then as time goes on, they get more and more complex. Like they start, adding windows, then they start adding fireplaces. They start doing like carvings to make it look nice. Maybe there's places where they even cultivate, these big cucumber type melons for the purpose of building houses, like public places.
That's free real estate, baby. I know this is pivoting off like flora, but I just want to think that some people were like, but I don't want to live in a melon. I don't want to live in a melon.
They don't have to.
Yeah, they don't have to, but I feel like there's some other structures that are like just made out of the forest that they went to and chopped down some wood.
But those are like some of the older ones. Are like these like hard melon shells.
I love that because like I can imagine people just scraping out the innards and then trying to get the.
Yeah, and then as far as like a fauna, because if there's going to be big snails, like there's got to be something to keep that population in check. What is it?
So,
is it? I mean,
like the like
ecosystem wise. Otherwise, they'd eat everything. Are there birds? Are there big birds?
I was gonna say, like, birds / but no, what are they? Griffins.
Griffins.
But can I just pitch you this?
Mm-hmm.
They're like robins and bobcats kind of blend. Isn't a griffin like part birds, part cat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually it's like a lion and an eagle, I think.
Yeah, it's usually. But I
like that.
Different birds.
They hunt in packs.
Oh, good. Oh,
I think they are on the smaller side. But you get a bunch of those guys, they could take down anything.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I was about to say, why aren't these the menace? But I love that they're on the smaller side and the main prey is the slow snails.
Yeah, I mean, but they have very hard. You know what? They'd also be pretty smart because they'd have to have really hard beaks and probably the wherewithal to like
crack it open.
Yeah.
Just imagine like a griffin carrying some stones and dropping it onto snails.
Yeah. Maybe they even work together to like pick up big rocks. You drop it from high enough, it'll crack it.
It'll get it, yeah.
Or like some of them like harass it while another one like drops a rock from above.
Yeah, so it
It's not the
stays
snails.
Right, that kind of
Snails
thing.
spit acid.
Snails spit acid?
I was gonna ask, do these snails, because like there's no defensive mechanism on the snail just besides being a tank and having the shell.
They definitely could. I mean, the griffins then would have to have some kind of immunity or like resistance to.
What's going on now? Yeah, with the in
And
the
this
stories.
isn't to kind of your average run of the mill, like, okay, there's like small squirrel like things in the trees. There's like, there's other animals, but these are kind of the notable ones for this purpose.
Yeah, well, we have to mention, like, I was thinking there's normal livestock in this area, like,
I was thinking like,
sheep,
and what about
goats,
like
chickens.
beasts of burden as well?
Yeah, oxen, horses, cats and dogs.
We could have some cats and dogs.
There's a yell for beetles, like big beetles.
But that's why we can't like try and push the snails out of the way, is because they do have this acid that they spit. There's all kinds of stories about people who like their dog went out and was harassing one of these big snails, and the dog came back and it hurt its leg or something. They got to take care of it.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
That's why you can't just try and push them out of the way. You gotta wait.
They're also really heavy.
I mean, yes, they're also really heavy.
Have you ever tried pushing a boulder
Yeah.
that can stick to the ground?
I have snails, and even trying to get the snail off without trying to like hurt it is hard, because when they stick to a surface, they don't want to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't go harass it either.
Yeah.
Like we gotta wait. Like, I'm sorry, we were going to grandma's house tonight for dinner, but like we are not going to be able to get to grandma's house until a week later because
there's a snail on the side of the canal. We cannot move this boat. We cannot.
Maybe that's why
the anchor.
Yeah. Maybe that's why the canals were like created, because it's a way to kind of go around. Do the snails go? Do they go in the water?
No.
If it's salt water, definitely not.
Definitely not. And I feel like they go to the water to drink it, but I don't think they would want to go through it.
Yeah.
I feel like there might be like special bridges over the canals just to like get them so they can like climb over, just so they like aren't populating the side of the banks.
Well, definitely on the side that is closer to like the ocean, there's less snails for obvious reasons. Or are there sea snails?
I mean,
we can't.
They're not big. They're not.
Those ones aren't big.
Those ones aren't big. Those are just normal sized snails relative to these inhabitants.
Maybe they're still big, but they're like the size of your hand, like those ones
that
actually exist.
Yeah,
that's as big as those ones get, though.
Sea creatures, fine. Just like in the local area. I mean, I'm sure there's some things that will eat my face in the entirety of Inkwell.
Yeah.
Regarding the oceans.
The rest of it, I think we're gonna leave, if no other reason than like I'm done with this.
Yeah, we've hit. Okay.
I like the idea that there's a mix of like different, like some stuff is really big. Like there's definitely some fish that are really big that like expert fishermen go out and catch like 2 or 3 of them and then come back. But there's also small ones where people get like the nets, get a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Cool. Right.
Same with plants. It's a fun mix.
Yeah. I got the Queen of Diamonds. What is valued in this place? What is it known to have in excess? Snails. The griffins aren't doing a good enough job. Yo, we have so much soup. We're gonna start exporting soon. Huh?
Are they valued?
Valued?
That was the first part of the question.
I'm sorry. I choose what I want to read. What is valued in this place?
That's what they have in excess. So
yeah, I read it as
in excess.
Yeah. What is valued in this place? Uh,
Salt from Trad in the
We
chat.
got. I mean, we do have it.
you got a lot of it. Um, Reminds me of the Roman system having salt. Um, I don't know if it's valued because it's an island. You get close
Yeah.
enough to the ocean, you start getting at it.
I mean,
But
yeah,
it's like,
within the
but like it's
island,
handy
within the
to
island
have.
itself. Yeah, within the island itself, having like actual like portable salt would be good to have for sure.
Mm.
Definitely, you have to deal with the snail problem.
Everybody walks with pocket salt in their hat, in their like as a
It's
satchel.
like pocket sand,
Yeah.
pocket salt.
What else would be valued? I wanted
yeah,
to say
that's a good
dragon
point.
scale, but like that's not. Malmas is just sleeping, bro.
But
Inlanders want the salt. Coastal areas have it. So, and then something that the other one has that could facilitate the trade.
Mm.
um,
What was that Outlander one? The melons?
Maybe they only grow inland.
Yeah, near the forest. I'm imagining the forest inland for some reason.
Yeah,
the forest is probably inland.
the bulk of it for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, lumber
Yeah.
for boats. For boats.
Oh shit, we did it! We got there, gang.
Nailed it. They could probably use melons for boats too.
Yeah,
It
but
takes a
like
little more work to customize them to be boats, but like
I feel like, and they also have to reinforce it if you want to go further.
yeah.
So
Oh yes, guys, we're nailing it.
we have it. We have it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that would be a value just in other culture standards, but
Special melon farms that specialize in boat holes.
they're so
Yeah, like
small.
you would have people growing them for specific things. Yeah, you could have it specific for boats. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I love the trade system and those
It's
things
a
being
craft, you know.
it is a craft. Listen, it's a family business.
But like it's like common, like or not a combination of agriculture and like the arts, the art of growing them like a certain way.
It's like when they grow the world's biggest sort of vegetable competitions.
Isn't there one where they do pumpkins?
Yeah,
and then they
there's-
turn them into little boats and they race them?
I think so. And there's a picture of a guy dressed up as a gnome in one.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely do that.
Oh, down the canals.
They do. Yeah. Maybe there's one big canal that's just for melon racing.
Oh, good.
Melon-based economy.
Oh, this is great. This is great.
Well,
I love how you're
that took
typing
us an
this
hour and a
out.
half.
Really, and half. I mean, there was
A
technical
little less.
difficulties. Yeah. I will say technical difficulties, but also we will just hamming it out. We can see.
that was fantastic.
We can see like the points of the conversations with how Magic is like typing out the information, which I also love because if people aren't listening, they can just read what the hell's going on out here.
Yep.
Like,
We've created our own little world.
Tots, you're connecting them. We connecting them.
We did connect them.
Guys, we did it. We got past the first section of the game.
Yeah, we done the start section.
Now we can start actually playing the game.
Let's pray that we get 4 10s in a row and we just start skipping.
We're done.
I want to get through. I want to do the bits because the bits are so fun.
The bits.
Yeah, let me read about main gameplay. During
Right.
our 4 cycles of gameplay, players draw cards from the numerical pile. Each type of card is associated with a set of questions which are answered in order. For example, the first time the player draws an ace of any suit, they would answer the first question under the aces, which is the second time there's another question. You read it out loud, narrate to the group, and then discard the card. The group may ask follow-up questions or clarifying questions, but may not contradict what you have expressly said. Important, a player may also discard the card before addressing the question to enter a focus situation. And there's a list of focus situations. And they're all pretty neat, and they have their own rule system that's like lower down. These focus situations allow us to skip certain questions, but it still spends the card. So if you skip the first card and then you pull like the same number cards, you don't go to the first card, you go to the second card. If the card drawn is a 10, the cycle ends, and we have to roll something to see how far forward or back in time we go. We'll get there when we get there. Do you all want to take a break? We've been having it out for an hour and a bit.
Yeah, this seems like a natural point to like take a breather, get some water.
Yeah.
Grab a snack.
Stretch.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll be back as well.
Okay. So time to start drawing cards from the deck?
Yep.
Cool.
From the number deck.
Number deck. Alright. I got a 6 of spades.
Alright, the suit doesn't matter, but the number does. A 6.
It's the first time we've gotten a 6.
Yeah.
That way.
Yes, yes.
Let me find where the 6s are. Alright. What is the most horrible thing in or about our place?
Cool. Starting off with the best part.
The goddamn snails.
Really? I mean, yeah.
That is the first thing that comes to mind. Sorry.
The snails are the worst thing.
Not the worst. I need to think about this. Let's see.
I mean, you could throw it out entirely.
I could throw it out entirely. You're
and
right.
Tell a story.
I could do a lot of things. I could throw a party. I'm gonna throw a party. Hey, y'all want to come to a party?
Alright, let's go to the party rule, because that is established, right? Do you want to read that section?
All right.
Somewhere in here.
I'm going to discard my card and do another action called throw a party. The player describes a situation of the party, and every player picks or invents a character or thing that attends. Role player narrate as these characters, chatting idly, dancing, having cake, or merely existing in splendor. Topics of the larger story or situation may come up in these conversations, but do not act on the big things in any tangible way to the party. They are just a topic for gossip for a very good day. Okay, so this party, it is on a coastal town. It is a festival. It is a festival. Did we ever establish like what season it was?
That's up to you.
All right, then I'm gonna establish the season. It's spring. Because
Nice.
it's spring here. So it's spring. It's spring. And the winter just ended. Ice has been broken up along the canals when they froze over, and like had icebergs because you can't really drive boats when there's icebergs. It's very terrible, very awful. But like those are melting, and it's just not a small exactly, but it's a decently sized town-wide party. Because trade has been slow due to, frozen shit. It's not more of a food-centered party, but more of like a cultural party.
Okay.
There's like dancers that have been brought in. Some of the extra food stores have been cracked out in celebration of the new season. And it is hosted by none other than the Baron himself. He is a small man with a, like, I'd say small portly man. He's got a nice beard. Later on in the ages, and he's holding a nice glass of, probably alcohol.
Old juice, please. We're
Old
civilized here.
Yes, holding a glass of
God.
juice.
Melon cider.
Melon cider.
Good.
Yeah. So, yeah. Who y'all?
Okay.
I want to play one of the dancers who is currently not dancing in this specific performance. And I feel like they're not going to be dancing for a while because they loving this melon cider and they're feeling a little chatty. I want to describe them as like, this is one thing that I was thinking about this place of just like animation wise, like sort of like I'm seeing what are you guys seeing this, like the style, if we were going to mechanize this as Toonkind? Like what kind of subrace?
Like most of the people.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems pretty Frank and Ollie to me. At least, but that's also kind of, the most closest to our own real kind perceptions. So
Yeah.
I don't see it as a very wacky place. So Warren's kind of out.
I was thinking like also like that kind of Frank and Ollie as well, but I feel like there's some people who are dipping visually to war, not mechanically, but they're kind of on that goofier side. Like Snow White's and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
Sort of, variation.
What if they were Hausen?
Oh.
Foxtrot style.
No, oh god, no.
Okay.
I love that, and I want to honor that also. I really want this to be like still 2D.
Sure. No, I got you.
Yeah.
Maybe
Alrighty.
Maybe it's like a bit stylized to be like those old medieval like sort of style drawings, like just slightly.
That edge.
Yeah.
Like with the
proportions are slightly wrong.
Funky proportions.
Oh my god, that's the flora and fauna. There's just all those weird.
No, those weird shapes. Yeah.
Those weird fucking shapes of beasts flying around.
I like that a lot.
Those are also there. Just I'm adding that in.
Nice.
In fact, one of the is your dancer character like a young person or an old person?
A young person, definitely like that stronger Frank and Ollie, like typical proportions. Even though it's slightly janky, because I love the medieval jankiness.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, I think your person is over by the melon cider area when this still fairly young, probably late teens, like girl comes up. She's not super well built, but it seems like she's having a great time. She has on a stick something that looks like it was probably one of those creatures.
Wait, which creatures?
One of those weird like when they try to draw a creature based only on description, and it doesn't look like anything that's actually exists.
Just a beast.
A beastie of some kind.
Oh, that's good.
It's got a beak, but it also has like big ears. It's weird. Or I guess the ears are still part of it. That's the crunchy bit.
Oh, I love that.
And she's kind of munching on this. Comes up, just kind of like chills there with you for a minute.
Wait, it's this. You said she had something on. Oh, she's eating it. I was thinking of it like a spear, like she's or like.
Or like she just came in from the hunt.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, is like
Never
I thought,
mind. Oh, yeah.
did he kill a beast or and then you described it as something made. I was like, oh, is it like when you have the Chinese dragons on sticks and you're kind of holding it up in the air, but it's unidentifiable? When that
No. I like the idea that she's just come back from the hunt. She's not super well built. Maybe it was like a snare, like a trap scenario. Maybe she's good with her hands. You don't know. You don't know her very well. Probably, I imagine it's the kind of thing where people might recognize a face.
Yeah,
just because
like,
it's
I've seen
all
down
small
the street.
communities. But and she comes over. There's like a line of people who are bringing their catches in to, like, I don't know, a central like cook pot scenario. She's kind of waiting her turn, but she's decided to go get some melon cider.
Nice.
And she just kind of sits there, like leans back. Some party, isn't it?
Some party indeed. Where did you get that catch, Missy?
This guy. Well, good hunter never gives up her secrets. She winks at you.
Okay, yeah, the dancer leans back. It's like, I see. You don't look like one of the typical hunters, but I have seen you, running up and down here. I guess it's paid off. So you gonna sell this or what? Do you also skin your catches?
Usually, but this one's for the pot. I don't know. There's food.
I love the idea of a gumbo.
Yeah, like a lot of it is like the stored stuff from over the winter if they have leftovers, and then just adding like whatever else.
Fresher stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's a family tradition.
Oh, I see.
Eldest brings in a catch.
Ooh. Huh. Yeah, I didn't really bother with that kind of stuff. Found it better in the city, dancing, and she waves her wrist that has like some bells on it. I think it's gonna be a rough year, if I'm gonna be honest, out there.
Yeah, we've had rough years before.
I know, but I feel like this is going to be rough. There's the fishermen keep coming back, and they keep on saying they see something in the ocean.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard much of that gossip yet. Hasn't made its way in here.
You just gotta know the right people, and now you know.
Magic, do you want to bring your old Tavern in here?
No, I'm just listening, man.
But I want to know, like, is he like yelling in the background, like is he like making a speech, or is he just like enjoying? Yeah.
I feel like he's watching over like the cook pot right now, just to make sure, just to make sure people don't, poison it or something.
Yeah.
Don't ruin this good
be a little
party.
Paranoid, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic, do you want our characters to be related?
Sure, yeah.
Do you want the Baron to be like this girl's like uncle or dad or something? Like
let's go with let's go with uncle.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
His name is Theodore. That's about all I have right now.
Cool. And
I didn't even get that far.
I haven't got that far either. But yeah, I feel like that's where it kind of like she doesn't really have much else to say. Like, yeah, something spooky. They don't really tell me much about what they saw. They just saw something big.
Well, I guess we'll have to prepare. Oh, look at that. Spot's opened up. Talk to you later, she says, and she steals your cup.
Oh, shit! That's just like, man. But she's fine with it. Like, okay, fucking kids at these parties. And she goes to get another cup.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, guys, this is good. Guys, this is good.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Right, are we ready to do the next one?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think that settles it. That's a good one. All right. Three of spades. Where is that area in the thing?
Wait,
It's
so we got...
it's the first three. What do people listen to and perform here? What is considered the folk art? Well, that's cool because we did just have like a little party scene, so I feel like that's gonna inform a little bit more about that for sure. We've established that there's dancing, for sure. I mean, I imagine in a world with all kinds of like hollow melons and big snail shells, there's got to be percussion, right?
Yeah, I was thinking like drum sort
Yeah,
of
there's
melon.
got to be a focus on like cool drums and like rhythm type stuff.
Also thinking like do you know how people make vegetable instruments? So some sort of wind instrument made out of
Yeah,
that kind of vegetable stuff.
a really good musician makes a new one like every week or so.
Oh shit! It also
It's
made me.
always evolving.
Mm. No, yeah, I like that. I was going to say something, but I realized that's just off topic, just wildly.
Okay, you say so. Is that folk art? I don't know what folk art, quote unquote, folk art means.
I
That's
mean,
definitely
like,
some kind of art.
yeah, it is a type of art. Folk. Oh, you see what comes up when you look at folk art? Just like, no,
I
like
mean, as far as
pottery,
like,
like paintings, murals.
well, there's definitely that too. And I was heading toward it when I was talking about the big like melon houses, but like there's definitely artisans whose entire job is just to carve them, but to varying degrees of like fanciness.
Yeah.
Like if you get a real fancy one, it's got like the windows are all, what's
Like,
the word?
Carved or like.
Yeah, but like carved in like intricate designs, like all of that kind of thing. I think there's a lot of like those are the more permanent things because again, these are like really thick, really hard shells. And if you dry them right, like those last for a long time.
Cool.
I think that covers it mostly, right? Unless anyone else has any specific. I mean, I imagine like furs, probably. Just as far as like clothing goes.
Oh yeah.
Maybe there's like I don't know, like fish scale skin type like garments if you're from the coast.
I was imagining like a part of a certain section of dancing is like to do with the waves in the ocean.
Yeah,
Like
and they've got garments from like fish scale, like almost like dragon scale, but like fish scale, so that it kind of shimmers like the waves.
yeah, and they have like ribbons that they can like do to replicate the waves, like syncopated sort of patterns that replicate the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that. And then all the drums come in when there's like a quote unquote crash when the wave crashes.
Yes.
And everybody goes nuts. That's the super exciting part.
And I feel like there's some sort of that in the inland because of the canal system, and that the canal system links people to like together, so the water is still like important.
Maybe like the dances inland. Maybe like all right, the dances near like the coast area are more of that like not wild, but like more energetic versions of like waves and stuff. And like as you go inland, they get like more calmer and slow.
And I feel like more controlled as well, like because you're trying to replicate those sort of structures instead of like trying to emphasize the wildness of the ocean. It's like water flows in these like very specific directions. They try to go to point A to point B in the most direct way possible. Therefore, it's like sharp movements.
Yeah. Maybe there's a couple of schools of like what people like what kind of dance they study. So I think that's really cool. But I'm also imagining like because the forest is so important, as Malross is.
Yeah, a god.
Like I feel like there could be something with that too, like the leaves in the trees and like and again, trees are very like upright structural elements as well.
Yeah.
Like the dichotomy between these like upstanding like tree structures versus the wind and the leaves and the water moving through the canals.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
shit, my turn.
that's the first 3.
That is right. The first 4. Let me see what this is. What is the primary building or natural material of this place? I kind of feel like we've hit that already.
Yeah.
So you could either expand on that or do a other thing. What
another
called again?
action.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
I have an idea. Let me read what this specifically is. Leave the frame. Just for a second, the window widens and we are able to see a little bit more of our world.
Bro.
You may ask, what is the mountain like in the north of our house? Are there any amassing armies on the sea? What kind of dogs do the neighbors have? Or anything else you might wish to know? You get one question and the table collectively answers. And then what snaps back? Okay, I'm going to ask a question. What things in the ocean is so dangerous, so terrifying that it can take down a ship?
I mean, it's a little bit leading, but also
I'm sorry. I know it's so leading, but
no, well, it's because we all agreed to that kind of setting. So
yeah.
Well, I mean, a monster, right?
my immediate thought just went giant fish.
Oh, I love how we all just like the fish that you find in the maps.
Yeah.
Oh no, my brain immediately went to like a giant humanoid,
Oh, sick!
like a big person.
Hey,
What
you want to say
about,
mud?
Huh?
what about a humanoid fish? No, like, hold on.
Mer
You
people?
know, how like they have the mermaids, but like instead of like the bottom half being the fish, the top half is the fish.
Oh, we have the reverse mermaid.
You wanna do
Is it just legs?
They probably have like webbed feet and hands and stuff, but yeah.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but I am. I mean, my thought was like, okay, well, this is where the giants are gonna start coming in.
When I said ship, I meant big ship, like normal size ship, not relative to those tiny things.
Oh. Yeah. Well.
Wait, like a Cucuk'land ship?
No.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, but also
Well, then that is fucking scary.
giant reverse mermaid.
That sounds like yeah.
Like a mainland ship.
Yeah, a mainland ship.
Oh shit.
I mean, if we want to do something else, we could always just go with a classic Kraken.
There's just a bunch of tentacles out there.
Well, sea monster.
I'm gonna look at
a whale
images.
out for blood.
Oh fuck. Oh god. Why I'm trying to remember the white whale in that famous book, but my brain just wants to say Monty Python. That's not it.
The cat. Well, Moby Dick.
Yeah, Moby Dick. Don't. I'm looking at ships, maps that have sea monsters on them.
Leviathan?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, dragons are big.
A sea dragon.
They're
Fuck.
More aquatic type dragons.
Yeah. I'm vibing with sea serpent dragon thing. Why is this a pig? I'm sorry, I just googled maps that have sea monsters out there.
Can you share the one that has the questionable creature on it?
Look at this thing.
Oh, that's it, baby. That's the one.
That's a sea hog.
Magic, what do you think? If we agree, Liz has to go with it. The table answers.
No, let's go. Seahawk!
So
Seahog.
Seahawk is here. It
Why has
has
it got
eyes.
eyes on the side?
It's got eyes on its side. It's scaled like a fish, but has a hog's face, and it has.
Oh my god,
split
it's a
tail.
sea hog and a sea hog. It sees and it's in the sea.
Oh, God. If I had glasses, I'd be taking them off and rubbing them. Oh God. Yeah, this is perfect. I love this.
I love it.
So that's out there. Have
She
fun.
sells sea hogs by the sea. Oh, okay. This is.
So we see this crashing out of the water, about to slam into a mainland boat, and then we snap back as the
The image.
It's
Like
just
a whale, but it's
like a whale.
the tusks are
buddy.
going into the side of the boat.
God. Oh god. Okay, wait, it's my turn. Fine.
Yeah.
It is.
Good round.
Good round, guys.
10.
Oh!
What is? Oh wait, shit,
Oh.
that's a 10.
We go forward a week.
Go
Well,
forward.
Oh,
some
go
weeks.
back a
Some
certain
amount
amount.
of weeks.
Some amount of weeks, right? Where's that rule?
We gotta go find that.
Somewhere up here.
After every cycle, when a player draws a 10 of any suit, time advances. The player rolls the 6-sided die, and this number, plus the unit of time decided at the beginning of the game, is the length of our gap. For example, if the die lands on a 3 and the unit at the top was days, 3 days pass. Magic, would you like to roll a d6?
5. 5 weeks.
All right.
That's.
We can choose to go forward or backward in time.
Do we want to go forward or backwards?
I feel like going
Backwards
forward.
Backwards would bring us back into winter.
Yeah, it would.
All right. So, yeah. Let's skip forward a week.
Well, 5 weeks.
Well, 5 weeks.
It would be 5 weeks, so a month. A little over
Yeah,
a month.
we yeah.
1 month later.
Alright. So next draw. It's you, Mock.
Well, I think
pull
we have
another
to
10.
answer questions. Hang on.
Oh, we do.
This may be a narratively useful place to take a break after rolling the die, talk about something else, grab a snack from the kitchen, walk outside, feed the cat. The table will
Oh,
be
wait, there is
convened.
10s.
Collectively answer the following questions, optionally taking short notes. The players may each answer one question in a circle, or I'll chime in. Try not to contradict. Well, do our characters / civilization still live here?
If
Yes.
you scroll down, there's like more questions for the 10
Yeah.
section.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. I just kind of
What?
scrolled and I was just like, oh shit.
Are those the questions that are... Yeah.
It's under card meaning, right? Wait.
Under card meaning, it's past the 9s.
Yeah, so we have to do those questions and the other ones.
Sorry, we had to do these before we rolled.
Wait, did
I
we?
didn't realize that. That's what it says, and then after answering this question, you will roll the die and move in time.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so pick one of these, Magic.
Okay. Alright.
Oh my gosh, the first one narratively sets up.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
so good.
I mean, they're all really good. They're all like little turning point type questions.
Huh. Kind of tempted to do something.
What are you tempted to do?
The fourth option.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone important in our place dies. Who were they? And how were they killed? How are they remembered after? Our good friend the Baron,
God.
the night of the festival, after a good night spent partying, he retires to his home. He spent some time with his niece. He had a
Ooh.
good day. Next morning comes to pass. A servant waits for him in the morning. They wait a long while before knocking on the door and opening it. Inside, they find the Baron dead. In his bed where he slept last night. No obvious signs of wounds.
Damn. Remind me his name?
His name was Theodore.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that concern of poison.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, is this foul play or did he just pass? Because he said he was an older dude.
Yeah. No, that concern of poison.
Oh fuck.
Maybe he was checking the wrong source.
Nice.
But yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, after answering this question, you will roll the die and move in time. So we rolled the die 5 weeks. Collectively decide. Okay, so do our characters / civilization still live here? Yes.
Yes.
Well, yours doesn't, but
one doesn't.
the civilization is still here for sure.
Yeah.
I feel so bad about saying that.
No, it's okay. I set myself up for this.
Okay,
It's a turning point, though. It really is.
Yeah.
What does the place physically look like now? Has anything visually changed? How does it smell now? How does it feel here?
I feel like in this one area, there's more of a power disbalance because I don't think Theodore had any like direct children and hadn't named an area. So
Hey,
that's fun.
Magic.
Yes.
Quick question: is this the weird place that does mayors? Or no, this is a baron. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So,
never mind.
It's a little bit. Hi, Mock, you're a very good hunter. You may be the next.
Oh god, I established her as the oldest.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's now that. I'm very sorry.
On a wider sense, I just want to say, like, if we're moving 5 weeks forward, it's, spring is actually starting to really come around, stuff's starting to grow, trees are starting to bud. Just because I still want to cover, like, the island as the place. Like, we have the kind of focus right now in this one town, but I do want to remember that the whole thing. You know what I mean?
The wider lens.
Malgras has gone out on his, like, annual spring flying trip.
Yeah, just to stretch his wings
just once around the whole island, see how it's going.
Yeah.
So townspeople slowly lose their mind as they see the shadow and then shake the outfit like, look! Like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
It's the new moon. So it's dark.
It's the life giver blessing the harvest.
Yeah, man.
God,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the seas get a little more choppy this time of year.
Yeah.
Does this place still use the same name? Yeah. I don't know if it's fine.
We didn't establish like a town name, but like Cukes'land.
Yeah.
Cukeslanders.
I feel like that's the whole island, the Cukeslanders, but Cukes'land, that specific town. And yeah, I think that's it.
Cukesburg.
Oh God.
We can't, right?
I don't want to, but I was thinking of something to do with bugs because that's what like they call cabbages or whatever the fuck.
Berg. Damn it, Berg.
Can we sleep on it? Because I'm going to commit violence if we continue with bugs.
Maybe it's named after who's running it. Maybe it was like Theosville. We're going to have to change the name.
Yeah.
I can't. Freaking. Who's next? It's me, isn't it? No, it's Mark.
Magic through the. Well, did we get the same name? Refer to the section after every cycle. I think we're good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just continue on.
It's your
If
turn.
this were like an actual physical book, it would be really easy to flip through these.
Oh well.
Okay. Well, first 7, I believe.
Think so.
Oops.
Yep. First 7.
Okay. Where is the 7 area? There. What is the most beautiful thing in or about our place? A little bit of a tonal whiplash, but
I mean, we're doing eulogies, aren't we? We're like remembering his life, even if he did die from poisoning, and people are like, oh, what?
can I do something with the forest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's an idea, like an actual thing that exists that I think is so like beautiful and romantic as a thing.
Uh-huh.
When people die, they are buried and become part of the forest.
Oh.
They're buried like under a sapling,
Oh, that's so good.
so that their like life feeds that tree and gives back to the island.
Mm.
And that is the most beautiful place.
Oh god, now I'm just thinking of like, and because if you don't want to talk about like death, that's fine. But
I mean,
yeah,
it's a cultural thing,
yeah,
like in the context that we're talking about it.
Yeah,
We had someone die, so
yeah. So that we're doing it.
I'm sorry.
Just
But I
like
think
I'm
other,
imagining, they have a service and sending it like in a casket ? Don't want quite like down the canal.
Oh,
And
that's
then-
also good. Maybe there's
and then
maybe
it's
if
like
you're
it's part of the service, and then they take it up to the forest and then bury it. Yeah.
maybe if you're like inland, that's the tradition, and if you're like on one of the outer areas near the sea.
You go in.
Yeah, no, I kind of like that. The idea of that. They can have like a little like a procession,
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those things where everyone is makes way when you see like a group coming through.
Yeah.
Just respectful. Oh man, I'm gonna like tear up in a second.
We have made a place. We are tied to this place.
Yeah,
This place very soft.
but I've decided to name my girl or whatever Lydia. I think is nice.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
So
How do I spell that?
I like. I did a Lydia.
Alright. There we go.
So just I don't know. Just because I'm a sucker for like character stuff, you just have like one image of her kind of. She might have other people around. She might be alone, but there's a sapling freshly planted in the ground,
Nice.
Damn.
and we can move on.
Yeah.
I'm having emotion.
Yeah, we are. I'm feeling it.
Alright.
Okay. I've drawn the cards. I'm checking if we have another 2.
We have not.
Okay, this is the first 2. Oh no!
What you got?
Name a monument, marker, or statue or other physicalized memory that exists in our place. What does it mark?
You can do a different thing.
Yeah, I can do a different thing. It was just like
Maybe one of the coastal areas because we haven't really touched on them too much yet.
the coastal, like a different coastal.
Well, like some of the outer lands,
Oh yeah, okay.
because you had that kind of like dancer character.
I did. They're just vibing.
But like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I want there to be, for some reason, a lighthouse
Yes.
on like the other side of the island that doesn't really have a settlement, and nobody really knows how it was made because it's such a different style of building.
Ooh.
Like it's still modern, but it's like beyond, like it's beyond the sort of period this place is sort of floating at. And also a slightly different art style.
Yeah.
And that's I don't know if anybody's working it. But I feel like
We're
some people
introducing a
explore it.
mystery. Love that.
What does it mark? It just marks,
I mean, where the land is, for one.
Yeah. And it marks the ocean. That's what lighthouses do. It marks light on the sea so people can see.
Nice. Mysterious. I like it.
So 4. It's our second 4, I think.
Yep.
I believe so. 4, 2.
Go do that for every second card we get.
Did we have a second one of anything else yet?
No, but this is our first second one. We're gonna continue the
Tomorrow.
streak.
It is the second time I've made the reference.
The bar opens their doors to all. What is the bar and who is a regular there? The church changes a core mandate. Is the church? What is the church and what about their worldview has shifted? I'm gonna go with the bar option. Inland bar. I feel like this might be. Fuck! I dropped a card. Oops. I feel like we've established like there's some fauna that's big here, right? Instead, like being big size.
Plenty.
Yeah.
I feel like there's. Hold on. Fuck! I dropped this card. I'm gonna.
Feel
I'll
free
get it
to
later.
also
Hold on.
pick any character stuff that I've done. I know we aren't like super deep in it, but if you wanted to have like Lydia in a scene, you can absolutely go for it.
No.
I'm not precious about this.
There's a bar made into a giant mushroom. Like, it's the setting is in this very large mushroom structure.
Yes.
And inside works a kind of there's the main owner of the store is a lady that's been around for a long time but still looks very young.
Nice.
And her son, who mainly works the bar, he's been around a while, but he seems to age more normally than his mother.
Cool.
It's full of mysteries, this island, huh?
And, who is a regular there?
Oh, that's good.
That was the other, like, half of the question.
Hold on, I need to write stuff down.
Yep.
This is more of a bar. I wouldn't say it's like out in the middle of nowhere, but it's definitely not in any main settlements. A lot
like
of
a stop along the road.
Yeah, a lot of travelers stop by, get a few drinks, maybe stay for the night. But I feel like there's definitely like just this one person that comes here constantly to sell salt in a corner. Because, snails are a problem when you're out in the middle of nowhere. And sometimes you're low on salt, right? And so there's just this one guy who stays here all of the time and just sells salt.
Like a snake oil salesman, but a salt. A snail salt
salesman.
Yeah.
I don't know why my brain jumped to Beazle from Breath of the Wild. That kind of just sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
Cool. Love it. Loving it.
We have a tavern. I imagine, like you said, travelers also like boatsmen, I guess. I know there's not many canals in much in the inland compared to the other places. I'm still thinking about boats.
Maybe even less people frequent this place because it's not by one of the main canals
Yeah.
that bring you in.
Yeah.
Real hole in the wall type deal. Hole in the mushroom.
Hole in the mushroom. The holy mushroom.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Is it in one of those more forested areas? Because it's probably, I mean, some mushrooms grow in the sun, but I think most of them like the shade.
Yeah, it's a shady place.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay.
God, I didn't
Alright.
even mean to do that.
Just take credit. Just take credit as if you did. Oh, that's a 10.
Oh, we keep going.
Well, we stopped going.
Oh shit! Yeah.
It's
okay.
a 10.
Alright, I'm gonna take a nice big old sip of lemonade.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a sip as well. Pick a question, then the
You
other
may
thing.
pick freely between the following questions, but do not pick the same one twice.
I already chose the fourth one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can try and set it up. We'll see if we can hit it.
Yeah.
It is a resting day in anticipation of problems just across the horizon. What is believed to be coming, and how do the inhabitants of our place set these problems aside for just one day? So there's a lot of ways that we could kind of do this.
What are you thinking about when you chose that question?
Well, we didn't really get any good looks like kind of out. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But just the idea of like, I don't know, problems on the horizon I like. I mean, in a very, in a very specific sense for our new mayor.
Yeah, it's
or no, new baron.
New baron. She's gonna have it.
There's a lot of problems.
The baron, this baron town, it's on the coast, right?
Yes.
This one was more inland, I thought.
I thought this was more on the coast because.
Yeah, it was more on the coast because they were waiting for like ice to melt to trade again.
Oh.
They're having
Well,
a
there
festival.
could be ice in the inland.
Yeah, but like icebergs. Can't.
True.
You know the Titanic? Boats and
Yeah,
icebergs.
I know that. I know that one. Yeah, I know
That
that
is
big one. That's a big one.
But
maybe there have. You know what? What if there have been sightings?
Sightings?
Ooh, of something in the water.
Out in the water, yeah.
Oh God.
Right?
Do you
What if
think
we do
people? Is she?
more and more people keep showing up, like, not showing up because again, it's not the ones who make it back are. I know words.
It's okay.
Like frazzled or?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a words.
Perturbed.
Like I don't want to say like more people are coming back, although that is also would be an interesting thing.
Maybe
or are more people going missing?
I feel like more people going missing.
Maybe there are more storms, and that drives people back around, and they come back with stories.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? They see things, and if they make it back from the storm,
like
a smart sailor will turn around when it's time to turn around.
Like
I imagine.
Yeah.
If you're off the coast, yeah. If you know, like, oh, it'll take X time to get back, and we can do that in this time.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe that'll be the kind of like what's happening.
The anticipation, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for just one day, while the rain beats down outside against the top of the very beautifully carved gourd that acts as the Baron's home, Lydia gets to sit by the fire with a mug of warm melon cider
Good.
and just enjoy a day in. Just one day.
Come on, cards. Oh, we have to roll the dice, right?
Yep. I think I'm gonna just let Magic finish up,
Okay.
so it's all in order. Magic, but what you must understand, it's her home now.
She's the Baron.
It's the continued typing sound.
There we go.
Correct.
Fixed it.
3 weeks. We can go 3 weeks forward or 3 weeks back.
I want to vote forward.
I mean, we seem to be moving in a forwardly direction.
Yeah.
That's good for me. All right.
Yoink cards.
Wait, hang on. Do our characters and civilizations still live here?
Putting them
Yes.
back.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
they do.
What does the place physically look like now? Has anything visually changed? How does it smell? How does it feel here? I think the
Wet.
smell of seawater is more apparent in the air. I think there is a growing tension.
Frick. Cool.
Physically, it just looks a little more gray.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are saying, "Oh, well, it is the rainy season," but usually the rainy season is a little bit different than this.
Yeah.
Does the place still use the same name? Cukes'land, yes. But if not, what is it called now, and who calls it that? What's another like town suffix?
I don't know many.
Burg, ville, town.
City.
Settlement. Like Ford, Chester, Dam.
I didn't think this through.
I'm getting the list. Amber. Just.
Basically, it's gonna have lid in front of it, and I don't.
Linborn. Limbo. And Lincott.
We've got Lidberg from Trad.
And Lidberg is not bad as well.
It's not bad. I could do with that.
Lidberg.
Lidham. Lid Hope. Do you want Hope?
Ooh. Yeah, sure, why not? That's fun. It's fun. Now you can pick a card.
Cool. Getting back to my card. Load, please.
It's a 6.
This is the second 10, right? It's a 6. Okay. No, the last 10 was the second 10, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the second 6.
Okay.
6, 2.
Good. I'm so glad. I've scored a little bit too far. Nope. Oh. I mean, okay.
Nice.
This is you're being this is so mean because I wanted to do an event, but this card is so good. Oh my god. How do I do this? Because it's good, but okay, the card is someone returns to our place changed. Who are they? How are they different?
We've been talking about it though, right?
I mean,
Otherwise,
like,
we're gonna skip this and never do it.
Help me. Because you said people are going there and into the ocean, and people aren't coming back out. They dying out there.
There's more. No. There's more storms, but the people who do make it back are saying that they've like seen shit.
Yeah. Who is
build a character? Build one of them.
My
You don't have to.
I want to. I just like
Okay.
I didn't want to go into a direction that just fucking undercuts everything that you tried to set up, and I want to elevate this. I want this to be a person who Linda knew as like somebody who
Linda.
also went Lydia. I am do you remember that time when I said I'm bad with names? When Lydia was actively doing hunting.
Mm-hmm.
They were in a different party. They thought that they can see what this fucking storm's about. So so they took a ship out with a few other people for like more of an expedition. They come back. My brain says I want. Okay. So they come back shaking like everyone else, but you see that they're trying to fight through it. They give a much more clearer conversation because they say they fucking fought a thing while they were out there.
Cool.
I don't know what it would. Is it the hog?
I think that would be too
Is
big
it the
if
hog
it's
or
taking out like
or is
normal
it
ships.
Oh my god! Did this motherfucker take a tusk from the take a chip of the tusk from the hog?
Are we okay?
I don't know.
They could have seen the hog. They could have seen they could have seen a really big ship, and then they could have saw that ship be taken down by the hog.
Oh, let them fight. The PNG.
You know, I mean, like big in scale.
Yes. No, yes.
And they saw that get taken down.
And they're like, fuck.
They're like, oh, fuck that shit, man. No.
Yeah. I think that has to. That's the situation. I also want to say they got injured. In this fucking situation when they were trying to get the hell out. That boat almost tipped. But they managed.
This is 3 weeks later from where we left. Wow.
Yeah, and it's like there's something got destroyed out there. It was made of wood and it was towering.
It's more wood than you've ever seen in one place in your life.
And there was something scaled and hairy diving into the dark. And the wind was whipping and we had to get the fuck out of there.
Damn. God, that's so good.
I feel like they're injured to a point where they they can't go hunting in any foreseeable future right now.
Lost a leg scenario or like
that's what I wanted. I wanted to like cut off a limb, but I just like not the limb isn't gone, but it's fucked. Like something fell when somebody was trying when they were like trying to run underboard and fucking leg got caught. Some other people had to come down.
If the water was frozen, it's probably pretty cold.
If
you got your legs in the water for a long time, that ain't good.
That ain't good either. A lot of bad physical stuff happened to this person, but they adventurer. They're trying to push through this with that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I would see the thing was like it was either that or do an action that also would have been related to that. I'm glad we got this character here. Their name is why do I want to say tarragon? Why are you named after a spice?
Why not?
Why not? Your name's tarragon. I don't even know how to spell that. I wrote Tarragon. I do not believe that's right.
I don't even know what spice you're talking about, so It's his name now.
It's a name now.
It's his name now.
That one's not the spice, that's the name.
Yeah, that's not the spice's name. Have to clarify every time.
Ooh.
Cool. Magic, I think that's you.
Alright, I got the first 5. What are the stars like in our place? The sky, the weather.
Nice. Well, the weather.
Weather shit, man.
Yeah, this weather sucks.
The weather is really rainy right now.
And there's a little bit of salt in that, if I'm assuming correctly.
Well, the fact that it's coastal, kind of, yeah.
Effects. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, further inland, it's probably not, but like you can smell it on the air,
Yo,
like, even more than you normally would. You know
sea
what I mean?
foam? Sea foam?
Yeah. That's the thing I'm trying to describe.
Yeah, just like crashing and flying into the
Like to the point where people start like ooh, here's a topic: wearing masks, so that they're not breathing it in, like through their nose because it starts to sting.
Just inhale, just sea foam. Damn.
But yeah. So do you want to talk more about the weather, or do you want to? Because again, you have the option to do a focused situation.
I can't think of a good focus situation right now. So
Discover something?
Yeah, I'm also thinking discover something. Me and Mom just looked at each other virtually like, hey.
No pressure.
Kind of do want to do this good 5 though. This is a very good 5.
It's also a good 5.
I want to say the stars in this place. From a meta perspective, these people are very tiny. And they're out in. They can probably see the stars very easily, but it's also like they're farther than even like we look at the stars normally. So I don't think they can see some of the dimmer stars in the sky that we can.
I have a question.
Yes.
Big clouds, like what people inland see or mainland see, or small clouds, like clouds relative to their sides?
I feel like they see the big clouds, but
so sometimes the sky goes white.
Yeah.
Sometimes the sky goes white like normally.
I mean, true.
Now the real question is big raindrops?
I have to draw the line at no. Or like
no, I feel like whatever magical effect scales everything down, like entering this place, like weather in like sea like waves and stuff, is also affecting it with like raindrop weather.
I cast small your rain.
I scale down rain as it falls.
Yeah.
I cast small your weather. No, that's good. That's great. Love that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my 5.
Cool. All right.
My 5.
3 of hearts. That's our second 3?
Yes, it is.
What do people in our place argue about for fun? Oh boy. Oh, see, this one's so juicy though, isn't it?
That's the problem, because like I have something I want to do, another action for Bravey. What do people do when they're off on fucking melon cider?
Oh gosh.
Because what do we have? We have the melons themselves. We have instruments for weather melons. We have the boats. We keep on. We need to remind people some boats are made of melon. I forgot that fact.
They're reinforced melon.
Reinforced melons.
Some of them I think are all wood if you're going for a very particular type.
Yeah, like Tavern just went on an all wood boat because it's rough out there, baby.
Maybe there's superstitions like you should be using a melon boat.
Oh, that's so good. That's the argument?
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. It's people who build the boats. That's one of the people who are in like taverns and stuff, like the woodworkers or whatever, the carpenters that build these boats. And there's like Steve and like Teddy or whatever.
Good.
Are in there and they are shit-faced. They are arguing about the water like dynamics of a melon boat versus an all wood boat.
What? So, like, what do you mean that you're gonna put a melon out there? Have you seen the roundness of a melon and you want it to cut through the water? Bro, you're gonna be spinning.
I was gonna come back, but I can't.
Did I just one-shot you? Oh.
Dude, I'm telling you, you go out there with all wood, that thing's gonna break apart in an instant.
No!
It's better to have the melon going around in circles, but still upright.
Yo, you just have to reinforce it so that then when the waves crash against it, the freaking barriers take the force and then it just rocks and then it's back. With the melon, you're just spinning and then you're gonna fall off.
Dude, melons are designed to float. I don't know what to tell you.
Can I even call you Uncle Cocktail? I can't believe I work with you. I was about to say I can't believe I'm married with you instead, and
you can say that too.
That's the truth.
Yeah, I can hardly believe that I'm lucky enough to be married to a bastard like you too. Can we get another round?
Bartender's like, oh my god, I hate these guys so much.
They're in there like at least like consistently every Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday in that bar when Steve and Teddy come around.
I love it. It's just like they have a they both have like a shop that they have like if you want to commission boats or like boat repairs, but it's either melons or wooden boats, and each of them take a bit and 2 sides.
Dude, studios too.
Fuck. A little bit of the true self exists in the false.
Oh god. Anyway, that I really enjoyed. So I think that's a good time to move on.
Okay, it's my turn. Come on, cards, be nice. And let me see it, please. That's a 5.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Is that a second 5?
Second 5.
Nice.
I mean, it's good, but I have no. My brain is blanked again.
Do you want to do an event?
I'm so close to just doing the event.
Do the event.
You can do that, but I mean, the secrets are. I mean, you know, who's. What if it's all a conspiracy? What if it goes all the way to the top?
Which top? The tops of plateaus with the.
Okay, now can I just pitch something?
Pitch it.
Again, you have the final say. What if someone found something? Like a regular, like...
Oh, just a thing.
Person. Found something or someone.
Oh my god. Okay. Sure.
That's a secret.
I mean, that's a secret.
If you want to. You could go on the side of doing the discovery of it.
Yeah. I need to read the discovery thing quietly and then see which angle I want to play this at. Okay, no, I have something.
Okay.
I'm going secret route.
Oh.
What secrets are kept in this place? Why are they kept? By who and from whom? I feel like on the other side of the island.
Oh.
With the rain whipping in that direction and the sea foam just crashing up on this like craggly rocks and this like coastal beach stands a individual who I I don't want to say they're like outcasts, but they're definitely a believer of
The
what's
unconventional?
our dragon fucking what's the dragon's name? Malras?
Malroth, the giver of life?
Giver of life. And just the situation.
Oh, it's
with that-
Malras. Where did Roth go from?
Well, it changes names every
Changes
time.
over time.
Mal. Oh, do I want to do it here? Or okay. Do I want to do it in this location or another location?
I mean, we're down 2 cycles. Shit can pop off anytime.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm gonna stick with the other side.
Well, you've set up this area. What have I want to know?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So on the coastal on this coast with craggy rocks and high cliffs, where the ocean is thrashing against, there is a person who is a follower of Malras, but also the forest itself.
Mm.
And they like listen to and learning about the stories of this place's history. They think that they've learned that the place was that there's reasons why the melons grow so big and why there were giant snails. And
I mean,
this,
they don't know. I don't know. Do they know that the snails are giant?
I
Those are
mean,
just regular snails.
why the snails are big? There's as big as a
No,
person.
I'm just
Yeah.
messing with you. Keep going.
Yeah. And they keep that a secret from well they don't, they keep that a secret because they believe it to be the truth, and so they feel like they're withholding the truth, therefore it's a secret. Because when you tell people the truth, you get yelled at and told to eat this snail soup and shut the fuck
Oh
up.
hell yeah!
How
How
so
old
there's
is this person?
ooh, I wouldn't say 30s, like they're kind of
Middle aged.
middle age, like, yeah, I don't want them to be young. I want them to be studying about this a lot and sitting on this for a bit and being at that point of like, well, am I on the path to being this person that nobody fucking listens to? I guess. I haven't found the right person who would understand what the hell's going on. And they are standing by the lighthouse, and they are looking at the beach, and then they see a huge wave crash upon the sand, and covered in sea foam, half submerged in the sand, is a giant body. The filled me looks for this person who has showed up.
You want us to describe like a person?
Just a person who would be on a boat adventuring, which then got shipwrecked.
Depends on what their role on the boat was. I mean, if they're standard boat hand, they're going to be quite built.
They probably have like a more traditional sailor's outfit.
If it was a traditional sailing vessel, or they could be a pirate.
Oh god, a pirate would be so fun.
Could be a pirate. Could be a
Long
pirate.
hair.
There's probably like scattered pieces of wood around.
Yeah,
Almost certainly injured.
definitely. Yeah, I like these pieces, and now this is just another secret because they're like, oh fuck, no one else is here.
They're like, oh, this is a big one.
This is I never thought I'd see one in my lifetime. Well,
Hell yeah.
gonna start preparing for whenever this thing decides to stand up, if it does. It's definitely a thing of they go down, and that good Gulliver Travels thing where they try to climb to the torso, and it's like, oh, that's still moving. The chest is going up and down. Right, time to go and prepare to deal with that.
But they're keeping it a secret.
They're keeping it a secret. They're not gonna run and be like, yo. So you know
Nice.
that
Love that.
that the thing people are low key terrified about in the ocean. Guess what washed up from the
Y'all,
ocean?
something washed up from the ocean, y'all.
And half the town cut out with spheres. That's what's visualized in their head.
Oh man.
Stop killing ideas and the truth.
Oh, it's so good.
All right.
Delicious.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Finally, some good fucking world building.
The dessert has come. Well, the dinner has come.
Main course, baby.
We're done 7.
Have we had a
today?
7?
We had a 7. This is the second 7.
Yes. Oh yeah, I had the first one.
Second 7. I spelled server. Invent a specific street, building, corner, overlook, or meeting place. What is it called officially, and what do the locals call it?
Nice.
I need to put on another playlist because I can't focus. Hey. Okay. Second 7.
Yeah, that's Stephen. That's Steve and Teddy's fighting ring.
He wants you to fucking pound each other. And...
That's the smack house.
Oh, I can't really Fight Club real.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna make something inland because we've been focusing on the coast a lot. It's one of the canal paths. It's one of the overhangs that the snail like crosses through. But like this one was an art project. So a lot of people meet up here because like it's recognizable. You're like, hey, let's go meet at this place, and you're just like, oh yeah, I know where that is. I am terrible at naming things, so.
What do you imagine it looks like? Is it like painted? Is it like funky materials?
I want to say it's probably some sort of stone arch that like goes over the river.
Dude, you want to meet up at the stone arch?
I feel like it has like an official name.
The bridge.
Probably does. People probably just call it the rock bridge,
Rock Bridge.
Rock Bridge.
stone bridge, or
The Grey Bridge. Well, you said there's an art mural, right?
It's like you know how like I don't know if anyone actually knows this. I watch too many videos online. But like sometimes buildings themselves, they'll put like an art competition out for like the architecture of it.
yes.
Huh.
And it's one of those buildings that came from that.
Okay.
So it has like statues carved into it, fancy pillars, things like that. I feel like it had an official name, and I am terrible at names.
Oh,
The Snails Passage.
I was gonna say the public. Public, no. I don't know why I want something with alliteration. I'm not good with words. At my brain, what do you want from me?
The slow path.
I like the slow path.
Maybe there's a little more than like just the bridge. There's like a pathway that leads to it, right? Like
Yeah, and like that's the sort of installation sort of extends from that.
Yeah. I think that's always cool when people have like it extends out into the landscape a little bit type thing.
What's this question again? It was.
I'm not good with names either, like fancy actual names.
Slow.
Further into the landscape.
I should think of a name for that person who's by the lighthouse.
There we go.
I've started looking up random name generators.
Yeah, I can
Just picking the first one that comes up.
Nice. All right. Yeah. That's my turn.
Oh shit! That means it's my turn.
Yeah, it is.
Oh fuck. 6.
The third 6.
Woohoo! The devil.
Only something good can happen.
All right, third 6.
Something small but
Something.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
excuse me.
Wait, what?
You want to go to the smack house?
Yo!
Something small but noticeable is destroyed. What was it, and who or what destroyed it?
Hey. You can't see me. Hi.
Don't worry, I can hear the eyebrows.
Yeah.
It's gotta be something small though. Let's see. Small but noticeable. Remember how we just spent last turn making a bridge?
Oh, God.
No.
Just go ahead.
Oh, this is hard. Because what qualifies as small?
Small statue. Maybe like a memorial to something.
One of the canals. Like, one of the lesser used ones. Like, a blockage. I don't mean to make that joke again. I'm being so sincere right now.
Small but noticeable. Small being relative. Okay, hang on. What if one of the melons in development goes missing?
Oh, yes.
Right? Come on, right?
Yeah,
Come on.
it's in growth, and the farmer's just checking. It's like, wait a second. Did
It's
I
just
just
one.
miscount?
It's
one
one
of
of
them.
them.
One. Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
And
It's all
people
coming together.
Yo, are you sabotaging my farm? Just asking people around, like, did you see anything? And people like, no.
Dude,
Someone
what?
pick up a whole ass melon.
Just what? I would have seen
We
if
need
the
like
melons
30
is gone.
bids for that.
Where the fuck did it? It was, and he's like, it was almost done. It was almost done.
That's the real kicker.
Yeah. Everything else is like slightly behind because of this stupid rain. That one was almost done.
I mean, we know who or what.
Yeah. I mean, question. By the pirate's own volition, or did the person who was like, or the person who I still haven't named, the hermit, will be like, yo, there's something over here if you want it, I guess.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, it's a pirate.
Yeah, it is a pirate.
We don't know the morals of this person.
It's a pirate.
Slightly shady, but they could be chaotic good.
It could be chaotic good. I mean, when you nearly die at sea, I feel like just taking a melon, not the worst.
I thought you were about to say if you nearly die at sea, that shit humbles you. That shit changes your alignment.
That shit does humble you though, doesn't it?
Damn.
Yeah, what are we doing?
So Melon was taken by the giant pirate.
I've looked up some 10 random names.
I'm trying to do 10 random names too.
Brett.
Oh fuck! Are we naming this pirate Brett?
I hate all of these.
I need to get a fantasy name generator. That's what I need.
I can choose. There's a.
I'm taking this name for the hermit though.
Oh, this is the one that has a witch wizard option for the flavor of the name. I want you to understand the flavor. There's a list of 4 flavors which you can give to the names. The first one is human. The second one is zombie.
Oh,
the third one is vampire, and the fourth one is witch/wizard.
I see it. I'm on the same website. Wow, why is that?
Yo, why did they just straight up give me Severus Snape? Shut up.
Fuck no, leave it.
Oscar. Randall.
Okay, I have a name.
These are their best wizard names. These suck.
Is this your top tier? I have found a name for the hermit. Her name Is Enid was it Seeker?
Blois.
Wait, no. Wait. Oh, I have a question. Is this giant real kind or Toonkind? We can.
That's a good question. Shit.
That's the flavor shit, you know. That's the entire vibes.
That's sure to be the vibes. Man, you know it would be way more crazy if they were real kind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Come on, there's only one answer.
I just had to put it out there just in case somebody had a pitch for real Toonkind.
No, real kind is great. I think that's good. I've got Hugo Flag.
I think that's it. That's so like B tier but still enjoyable pirate film name. I do have also the last name Seabright if you want that.
Ooh. Yeah.
So Hugo Seabright?
Hugo Flag Seabright.
Fuck.
It's one of them hyphenated names.
Oh, incredible.
Okay. I think I just went technically.
Yes.
So
Yes,
Lizz,
it
you
was. What is that?
It's an 8.
Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. Ba. Is this our first 8? I think it is. What does success look like in our place? What do our inhabitants want? No! I'm going to choose
Yo, fuck that shit.
situation.
Success looks like not doing this question.
Yeah. Success looks like oh god. I'm not doing that. This
I mean, shit, we just saw an omen.
I know, yeah, the omen is there. We have it. It's
you could do another one.
What's another one? I don't even know another one. Oh,
damn. First it was my melons.
No, I have an idea for another one. But I don't want because
It's a world that we're building together. If you have an idea, I would like to hear it.
Okay, so for an omen, I want something to do with Maras potentially being like, yo, that doesn't look good. What if I just go for a little bit?
You mean they're not gonna be blessing the rain down in Cukes'land?
Alice has a vision and leaves?
Not see the vision, but he's like the omen, like, oh, this is bad.
Or do people see that?
That's what I was wondering. But I don't.
Someone has to.
Yeah, somebody has to witness it.
What time does Malaras leave? Like night? Day?
I want it to be like sunsetting, so it's not late enough so some people are still out, like more people are still out to see it.
Okay.
And then the question is who sees it?
So a giant friend sees a dragon. It's like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Our giant friend's half covered in snails because they're all climbing on him.
Does Lydia or her friend see it?
I want Lydia to see it. I want
sailors.
stress on Lydia.
And she was just starting to get used to it too.
Yeah.
It's been what, 8 weeks? 2 months? She was just starting to really get into the swing of things.
Oh, I know what happens. So the reason why people are seeing it, right? Because Malgras just ups and goes, like flies up, and was just gonna fucking just peace and fly off somewhere else to rest for a bit while this all blows over. But sees there's a giant here. I was like, yo, there used to be giants here. Wait, hold up. And just flies back around and it's like circling the sky trying to be like, yo, is it you? Is it like I'm Like, is it
Calacho
like
boy.
yeah, Calacho boy? How it's been ages, and like. And like pirate dude is just looking up. Hugo's looking up. It's like, what the fuck? Because it's not a huge back dragon. I've been imagining like this is a small dragon. Like if you know the pseudo dragon.
Pseudo dragon.
Yeah, that's what I've been
The P
imagining.
is silent.
Okay, that's what I've been imagining. Malross being
Yeah,
like.
the one have as like familiar if you're a wizard.
Yeah,
You
like,
have good animal handling.
tiny flying lizard. Jesus. And they do just like fly down on the cliff and just look and it's like, oh, you're not. I don't know you. I think the dragon just says good luck, which I think counts as an omen.
Y'all,
And then-
good luck with that.
It just goes, just
Damn.
flies off.
That's
And then
terrifying and devastating for the people who are like worshippers.
Yeah, Enid is like, huh? Enid saw this as well. She's a worshipper, and she's like, I'm gonna sit down for a moment. Don't talk to me for a bit. And some
Nice.
people are like now rumoring like, oh, I was that Malroth? Is that your god? Because he's going. I love to install I think like I love to install divine fear into the hearts of people.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my team, the Omen. I just wanted something with more flavor of this giant that's still somehow a secret here.
It's the other side of like the mountain cliffs or whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a 9.
9.
We had a 9 yet. No, we haven't. What do people eat and drink here? What is considered traditional? I feel like we've answered this already.
Yeah.
Well, you can either expand on it or go for a focused situation.
My mind is mush. So hold on.
Do you want to take like a really quick break?
Yeah, we're at the 3-hour mark, my dude.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't whistle. Let's take a break.
Yeah. Take a small break. I'll be right back.
It's all good.
Oh god.
Hello.
Hello. I'm feeling emotions about the dancer.
Oh yeah.
This is not a character focused game, but we are sure making it one.
That's what we do best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell the story.
I mean, the focus is not necessarily on the characters, but it's about things that are happening.
Yeah.
Since the scope is weeks, right? It's kind of where we are allowed to focus in a little bit.
Yeah, it's not broad brushes or changes. This is individuals making impacts and also the nature doing its course.
All right, we gotta start blitzing here.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
It's still my turn. I was thinking about what to do because I didn't know how to answer 9. I
mean, you can move on. The player skips this turn, merely discarding the card and letting the action rest elsewhere.
I kind of wanted to discover something.
Ooh.
Sure.
Yeah.
I had an idea in mind.
Eyes emoji.
Oh.
I had an idea in mind, like before game, before the giant was introduced. But I feel like, all right. So here's how this goes. There's a child playing on a beach. He's been out there for a few hours and had clearly ignored the signs of, rain and weather. By the time he realizes that, hey, maybe he should go inside, it's a bit too late to go back to his house. And so he takes shelter in a cave. As the storm is raging on outside and he's looking out from the seaside cave, waves crashing on the shores outside, the mist spraying into the cave. There is what looks to be a very, not a small, but there's a figure on the beach that is washed up to shore.
Hmm.
The boy, thinking this is probably just a shipwrecked sailor, decides to brave the storm and bring whoever this is in. It's very dark outside. He can't get a good look at whoever this is at this current moment in time, but they are relatively hard to carry. They're probably maybe a young adult, but by the time the boy brings them into the cave and gets a good look, this person is probably taller than the boy. But the more odd thing is his mouse-like features.
Oh.
You did it! Yeah!
From this shipwrecked tune. And that ends our discovery.
Ooh. Woo!
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
So, yeah, that's my turn.
Thank you. Delicious.
10.
10.
And
Oh,
the time.
That's a great place to. That's a great. We could have waited one round and then we could take a break.
Yeah, we could.
God.
Alright, hang
That's
on.
fine. Third 10, right?
Yep, it's 10 number 3, so one more and we're done.
I'm just writing what the 9 was.
Yep, I'm thinking. So give me just a time here. It's hard to pick these now. Damn, this is hard.
We're done. I mean, we just lost Malras.
You know what? Actually, that's a great point. I mean, yeah, there's a great loss, one that sets new burdens on the inhabitants of our place. How do they cope, and what have they lost forever?
Forever.
Well, shit.
Damn,
that does.
I like that because
I do like that.
Because Malrath's mindset is that I'm gonna dip and let this pass over, and then I'll come back.
I mean, obviously, it's like faith for sure.
Yes.
How do they cope? Do they?
I mean,
Not well.
not well. Like if you want a picture, yes, this is the hermit Enid. She's still not really coming out of her house, or the lighthouse at least.
I mean, she hasn't seen her big friend in a while.
The friend is fucking lost. Like he's been like wandering around, trying not to be seen because that's what she said.
Does he know that it's his fault?
I don't know, because the dragon did come up to him and be like, good luck directly to him, so you feel like he's kind of caught up in this situation.
He also got the last blessing. You think about it like that, like, fuck, man.
Oh, shit. Oh, because she was probably talking about this dragon to him as well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, damn. Heavy
Malras,
burden.
damn it.
Yeah. Heavy burden to wear, I guess.
That's fucking rough. This is tough, y'all. This sucks.
This has a T for Tiny's rating.
Yeah, we did it.
We dipped into that before. We dipped into that.
Yeah.
We had a funeral.
No, it was established at the beginning.
This has always been the T for Tiny's moment. Okay. This entire thing. After answering this question, I'm gonna roll the die. 6.
6 whole
2
weeks.
2 whole months.
Just about.
Hitting it, yes. What did we have? We had a 5.
Yeah, what if we in the hypothetical where we went backwards? What would we? Where would we be?
I don't know.
Uh,
Oh, if we did go backwards, yeah, we had a 5, we had a 3, that's 8, and now we have a 6. So we'd be back to somewhere.
we'd be back to
So it was a 3 and then a 5 and now a 6, or was
Yeah.
it 5 and then a
5,
3?
3, 5 and 3. I
It would
don't.
be 2 weeks after our first break
Mm-hmm.
and 1 week before our second, if we wanted to do that.
I don't think I have the mental capacity to be in media res and go back.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
me neither. We gotta keep going.
gotta keep going.
So 6 weeks we move forward. That's a
Mhm.
long time. Things might be different.
Yeah.
Do our characters / civilization still live here?
I think they can't go anywhere. I feel like they would like to go, but the danger is in the travel.
Yep,
So they're
That's fair.
kind of stuck.
that's fair.
Yeah.
What does the place physically look like now? Has anything visually changed? How does it smell? How does it feel here?
Feel like the storms have like made everything kind of have that tinge of salt to it.
Things are kind of beat up, probably. More rocks in the water than there were. I also would like to remind us that it was 2 months. It's late summer,
Good, and it's still raining. That's what I was wondering about.
mid to late summer, right? If it's 5
Mhm.
weeks from like just the turn of the season, spring,
Yeah.
and then it's 5 weeks, so we're in kind of middle spring. 3 weeks, start of summer. 6 weeks, mid to late summer,
Cool.
right? That's how time works.
Yes. Yes. That's cool.
Because I like to remember the seasonality.
Mm-hmm. It frames, yeah.
It probably smells worse
How so?
because now you've got stuff like bacon in the sun.
Oh, true. Is it that kind of weather where it's raining and the sun is fucking beating down? Or is it just like sometimes there's a bit of sun and then the storm rolls back in? And now we're in this bad cycle.
I've been
of-
thinking that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's like a short, like a few hours period where like the storm has passed and the sun is coming out,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like actually nice. But then
And
but then the sun comes up and it's like, oh god, it's
you
hot.
could say it's a little bit of hope.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Does the place still use the same name? If not, what is it called now? I think the names are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cukes'land, Lilliput.
Lilliput. Yeah. No, alright.
That's that.
Would that be my turn? Yeah.
I believe so.
The
Ooh.
first ace, I believe.
First ace.
First ace.
Check.
Nice.
Let me see. Oh god. What are the plants like in our place? The rocks, the soil.
I mean, what are they like after taking such a beating?
I'm checking stuff, but okay, yeah, I'm gonna answer this. They are still out, and it's this would be like not harvest, but like some fruits would be for picking, I guess.
Yeah, middle summer you start getting like, I mean, there's cold weather stuff, but then once you get into warm weather stuff, middle summer you can start getting stuff.
Yeah,
It's not like the big harvest, but it's the like throughout the season.
like that picking. Some people, even though they have adapted to like deal with this weather, it's still fucking bad. So I'm assuming that like harvesting has slowed down, so therefore there are some like fruits that haven't been picked and are not looking great right now. But it's also fine because when it's storming, even though you think, oh, I need to get these fruit back in after the storm passes when I see a time, you go out and the fruit are gone. So like, huh.
Damn, must have blown over somewhere.
Yeah. So
Love that.
that's fun. I like what you said about the rocks. Like, appearing. Rocks don't usually do that. So just there being rocks in the water, like, huh?
Huh?
That wasn't a thing that I had to think about. The port was put here for a very good reason, and now there's some rocks jutting out of the water, a few just a bit away. I wasn't aiming to go into the water anyway, but that's not good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, people are still definitely going out to like fish.
Mm-hmm. But not
Right?
far out. Yeah.
Probably not.
Because like the water is like it's not shallow, but it's shallow for a normal person. So whoever's out there probably can't get too far in.
Hmm. All right.
The soil salted.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not good out there. The scientists.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Scientists say not good. Not bad, but not good.
There's probably like some stuff like the melons that are like adapted for the kind of soil that they have, but like shit, man.
Yeah, that's really it.
Less snails than usual.
God, after the snails, they probably all ran into the forest for shelter. Also, there's not a dragon there, so
Yeah.
it's only the griffins who I've mentioned. I've only just remembered they exist.
Man, if the snails are all in the forest though, like they are munching on those plants in the forest though.
Oh God, they are going at it, huh?
Hmm.
Fun.
And the trees in there.
Yeah.
I feel like there's many trees in there as well, but
Yeah.
yes, that specific tree is in there.
Well, there's a lot of trees. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I appreciate this comment. Soil, definitely room for improvement. Thank you, chat. That's how I grade the soil. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I super love?
Mm-hmm.
How there's this problem, and I haven't seen a resolution mechanic in the prompts.
Yep.
I know there's been games where there's been a problem and people have resolved it. I don't know how they did it.
Well, maybe by the end we'll have something.
Mm-hmm.
We just keep throwing problems on the problem. So
yeah.
Yeah, Magic, Magic, we gotta go. You're next.
5. What the? I don't remember where I for 5. Third 5.
Nice. Yeah. Yes.
Third 5? I see it.
There's a union. Is it political, emotional, martial, marital? Marital. I can read words. What is newly
Girl, me too.
aligned? Alright. Well, two different barons just got married to make one big to make one big area. So that's fun.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What side of the island are they on?
I want to say they're on, like, for some reason I'm imagining just, like, top right. Like, both of them were in the corner area, so they just kind of, like, merged.
Click.
Yep. And so there's now a significantly larger area of land belonging to this one ruling family. So, that's fun.
Interesting. Okay. We'll see if I get something to facilitate an idea I had. I'll give you a minute here, Magic.
Ooh, fun.
All right. Yep. That's my turn.
Alright. 9.
9. What?
Now it's scary to flip them. Now
Yes,
it's genuinely
see?
scary to flip them.
You hit it.
Second 9.
The second 9. Someone or a group leaves our place. Who are they, and why are they going? What do they take with them, and what do they leave behind? Well, Malros is already out, so
Yeah.
Bye, bitch.
Kind of tie that one into the omen. Sorry.
that's all good.
Oh.
I mean, golly.
People are actively trying to leave now because, things are going badly.
Yeah.
I mean, both yes and no, because they want to leave, but also, wow.
It's
there's
more
something out
dangerous
there.
now than ever to leave.
Yeah. I hold up a NPC, the hermit.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm just holding.
Where?
Hmm.
I'm thinking, like, do the followers of Malros, after 6 weeks of not having them around, like, try to follow?
Oh, that would be so good.
Do they go there? Does one kingdom that has just been joined with another learn something about the other kingdom? If I was going to do like sorry, I'm looking at the situations.
Which situations? The focus ones.
The discover something, because that's also real good.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, I don't want to hijack your thing.
No, please go ahead. Wait,
because
I can understand words. Never mind.
Like, I feel like that's more of a plot type thing, but also, I don't know. Who's I mean, yeah, who's the Malros people? And how would they go, and why would they go? I mean, we know why, but like, does Enid go with them and leave her very large friend behind?
Yeah, and I was thinking like,
because she's fucking pissed.
She's low key pissed, but she's also like,
I mean, fed up with the situation.
Oh God, that Fred. I don't know, because I feel like she's part of her wants to hold on to hope. But it's very like bitter. So she partly wants to go and see where this fucking dragon went to, because whatever place it found must be good, right?
I mean, if it didn't come back, yeah, shit, man. No, I think, you know what? I think that's gonna be the play.
And like, part of the reason why she's like leaving this giant behind is because, like, one, you fucking can't come with us. You can't. But also, if we find something, I guess we'll send something back to help you. And anybody else who's still on this island,
does anyone at this point? Do we think anyone else knows about it? There must be a few. I guess that's for another question, ain't it?
I think that's another question, but I like to think there are some, like, reported sightings.
Secrets starting to get out.
Yes, leakings. Rumors. Like, if we were to throw a party, that would be one of the rumors that are floating
Oh my
about.
God, that's such a good idea. We'll see if it happens.
I also don't know what kind
I
of
think
party.
a lot of the more ardent followers of Malros have left.
Yeah. Will they make it? Who knows?
The real question is, what kind of boats did they take?
Oh, before she leaves, I think she lights up the lighthouse for the first time ever, but doesn't fucking turn it off.
Sure. That's fun. I like that.
Hi, I was in the middle of eating a granola bar. I actually had a thought about the boats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure.
It's a combination between a melon boat and a wooden boat.
Good.
Yeah, baby. Those hybrid boats.
Commissioned from the carpenter husbands.
From Stephen Teddy's
car boat shop.
Yeah. I'm eating a granola bar. Hold on.
Dodo boatery.
I cannot. I mean,
I
it's
can't.
good, but we
It's
cannot.
No, we can't.
You cannot.
I mean, who's gonna stop us?
We're gonna get a knock on our DMs, like, yo.
Not
We can sit on the name. There's a lot of things that I don't have ideas for, but like when I lay down a few days later, I'm gonna fucking snap up like this is what it should be called.
Oh yeah. No, that'll be great. Damn. And then all the people who were like followers of Malross, like any towns that they left are like now down like
a few more
like
people.
A third of the population.
Yeah. Oh, painful.
It sucks.
That's a swarm. People are like confused because like there's some people who must be more quieter followers, and then one day they just left, and you're like, yo, it's dangerous outside, and all of these people are going.
It's maybe not a third of like every town, but like there's definitely some towns where it was like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liz, would you like to take a card? Are you doing it? I'm not looking.
I'm gonna take a card. I forgot.
It's all good.
An 8. Oh, this is the one that I mistook and I got excited for because I read 8 instead of 9, but 8 had a good one. This is our second. Oh no, this is our first 8, right?
No, this is our second.
Good. The news is dramatic. And the tensions are high. What is the news? How is this reaction physicalized into space? Just want to say it now. The news about the followers leaving is not. That's not the dramatic news. They haven't. There's no reports of they died out there. I don't want that. That
was like yesterday's big news.
Yeah, yesterday's big news was like they were they're going away. They're gone.
Extra, read all about it.
The news is dramatic. The tension is high. What is the news?
Come on.
How's this reaction physicalized? Oh, frick. Yes, I'm. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So he's our good friend.
Cryptid
just like
spotted.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Well, I'm alone officially. Cool. I'm gonna try and find help. Make myself known, I guess. So he just starts walking the edge of the island, trying to find this coastal town. Fucking good friend. I'm scrolling to remember names. Lydia. You get news like there's something out there.
God.
Just like a servant runs up and he just like ushered outside, and there's just a figure in the distance, just like the way somebody waits by the door to be like announced, but it's just like meters away, and people are like, freaking Tarragon is like, do we need weapons?
Oh God.
Like, no, the cultural history of giants is like shot to death.
Yeah.
So nobody knows what to do. It's just like this moment of like a standoff where nobody knows what the weapon is, what the approach is going to be.
Yeah.
And that news spreads like wildfire, baby. Like there is an attempt
word
to
of
keep
mouth.
Word of mouth. There's an attempt to keep it in because other like counties' reactions are going to be way different. Who knows what that joint county up the top is going to start thinking? Like,
it's a good thing Hugo turned and went left instead of right. Like
Hugo's like, I don't like that one. Why are they building a bigger wall?
Yo, what are they making cannons over there? Fuck that shit.
Oh,
I think as part of the question, how is this reaction, like, how is this reaction physicalized in space? I think you get to answer.
Newspapers, but I feel like physical, huh? Shit.
Building of weapons, just in case.
A new armory is erected. No.
I mean, God, we're in like such a fucking moment right now. Do we want to draw another card?
I feel like, oh god, I'm so scared to draw cards right now.
It's up to Magic right now, so.
One of the things I
Stop! Taking it
like
around.
there's a cliff. There's a cliff where Hugo's like walking. And he does fucking cause like a bit it's not a landslide. What happens? It's just a bit of rock falls.
Rock
and
slide?
people is it a rock slide? Yeah. And it's just fucking loud and people are like, I don't yeah, people are just like, oh, this is not great. We are in a moment. I would like to stop living in a cultural event right now. Second day.
It's time to plant the seedlings. What are the seedlings?
Woohoo!
Are we doing
Yo,
this?
we ain't got time for that shit.
Hey, Medic, can I suggest something to you?
Sure, yeah.
If you are going to do a focus situation, and if you do throw a party, the party's a search party. Poetic interpretation.
Let's throw a party.
Woohoo!
Who are we searching for? Who are we searching for? Are we searching for those Malras followers? Who are we searching for? Probably for those Malras followers, right? Because they just kind of dipped.
I mean,
you could call it like a scouting party as well.
Yeah, a scouting party. Yeah. I'm of the impression, unless they're going on boats, I'm of the impression they saw the Malras party go on a ship out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know that they left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a sort of scouting / rescue party.
What the fuck made that rock slide happen?
Yeah. Yo, did something explode? I just saw the Lydia picture. I swear to God, I'm not qualified for this, and now this is happening.
Yeah. Okay.
I put that in there as a little ticking time bomb.
Here's how I think this party's gonna go. Feel like they're traveling along the coast right now, sort of just to like survey the landscape.
Ooh! Can Lydia's friend be in it?
Yes, Tavern? Bro,
yes.
Yeah. Would Toonkind be leading the expedition, or just like...
He's probably still super injured.
Yeah,
okay.
like
he's had a few weeks to like heal.
But like he can't do anything.
Great.
He's not leading in the way of like I'm physically like I'm in the front checking if everything is like.
He's kind of like insisted that he'd go.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he's like, because like I saw things out there, and I will. If this is what I think is like going on, oh, I better be fucking dead.
His doctors are like, bro, you should probably sit down. Like, I'm not gonna you're not bad enough that I'll stop you from going, but like, dude,
you're gonna be climbing a cliff, bro. Just, I want you to know that.
Take these painkillers.
Okay.
I guess, yeah.
All right. So we're going by a land route, right?
Yeah.
Land route.
Yeah.
All right. The leader of this scouting party is a... I don't know who to make it yet. She is some sort of guard captain, and, she's, like, organizing all of you, basically, into this party to go see what the fuck is that. And even from like a distance near this cliffside, there already looks to be a giant. There's definitely a giant here.
What if our dancer had a job change?
Oh, she probably did because there's no more festivals. There was supposed to be a summer festival, but it keeps on raining.
Yeah.
What if she joined like the like city watch, city guard.
Oh, that's so tragic. Yes.
'Cause
Also,
she's light on her feet.
God, the thing that I keep on that just I remember like the last time it was raining and it was salty and it was bad. There was a giant silhouette in the distance
Sure
in
was.
the sea that looked humanoid. So we good.
Yeah.
I
Am
just think
playing
it's
the
fun to
dancer?
bring. I just think it's fun to bring characters back in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the dancer she's here, but like she's not gonna be part of the gossip.
No, she's
Which
not
is
gonna be.
ironic. It shows her change of character over this time.
Yeah. All right. So this guard captain, uh she's a well built lady. She's holding a classical guard spear.
Sphere.
Uh,
Fear.
Spherical.
uh, in one hand, but she's also holding a rapier in the other, and
Oh shit.
she's looking out at this giant silhouette in this probably mist from the ocean, and looks to like where the rock slide is, and puts on a straight face and turns to her men. All right, we're going to go see whatever the hell that is. And if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, we'll deal with it. Got it?
Nods from the crowd, some murmurs, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Who do I choose? Mark, did you say who you were gonna embody in
Nope.
this moment? Cool. Um,
You want pick whichever you like. I mean, I could pick someone else completely if you really wanted to. So
I am going to pick Taugun.
okay, interesting. We never gave this dancer a name.
We never did. I mean, you want to choose between these two? I'll take the dancer because I wanted Taugun to be in the scene. Heck.
Sure, whatever,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I'll take the dancer. This is so good. And then yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be Tarragon then. If we're cool with that.
Nice.
Oh god. Yeah. The dancer just takes like a very sharp breath, and she's like tapping her foot against the poleaxe that she's not yet used to.
Yes, I would just imagine Tarragon coming up and just being like, "I wish I could still do that."
That's so good. I want that. And
Yeah. He's definitely got like a stick that he's leaning heavily on.
Good. And she just like her head just like does that little hesitate and then turns, and she says, "You want to swap places?" Because this was a new thing for me. And listen, I know you saw some stuff out there. This sucks.
Yeah, don't worry, you're about to see some stuff up here.
Oh, just leans against the stuff. What, do you want to make a goddamn bet about what the situation's going to be?
I don't think you want to do that. You'd lose.
Cool. Then enlighten me.
I don't want to roleplay this part.
Nah, speak broadly or don't speak on it at all, but just
I'm just gonna do kind of a broad. Again, it sounds fucking nuts.
Like, are we talking just the act itself is mundane, but to this perspective of these small people, it's like, what? Or is it like,
well,
oh no,
it took the whole. It's like it took a whole section of the ocean out of the ocean, right? Like stuff like that.
Just bananas. Not even like monstrous.
Yeah,
just like,
and bananas
hello?
out of the ocean. It was wild. What the hell?
I feel like
Captain, you want to chime in?
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point the guard captain kind of walks up to the both of them,
You can tell Tarragon is now only like winding people up and not actually helping. You know what I mean?
So
Not on
good.
purpose. Not on purpose, but that's the only like result of him continuing to talk.
Just kind of gives them both a roughish pat on the back and says, "You have time for talking, you have time for marching. Let's go."
God. You want help there with the marching?
I got it. Yes, sir, you got it. He's like, thank God for the painkillers.
Kind of gives the dancer a more gentle pat on the shoulder. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
She nods. Look, there's like the way your tongue is just like pressed against your cheek, like, yeah. It's fucking summer. I should have been practicing.
All right, let's get moving. And
Yeah.
she leads y'all out towards this very ominous figure in the distance, and that ends my turn.
Yeah.
Cut to
That's
the
a
figure in the-
scene, baby.
Cut to the figure in the distance, like, what? Oh. Please don't do anything stupid.
Hey!
Oh my god, that's so good.
I got
That's
3 of our
amazing.
10s. Oh my.
Mark, you magnet.
Wait, that's the last 10!
It's the last 10, baby.
It's the last
Woo!
10! If this was your last 10 card, the game is over. Oh god, okay.
Well, we'll wrap it up then.
For the ending the game. Where is ending the game?
It's up. You have to scroll up for it.
Where is ending the game? God.
How about we do I want to swing this up. Right?
Okay.
What do you?
I'm gonna go for there is a great victory that enables the inhabitants of our place to build toward a new future. What is this future they wish for? How will they set to work on it?
A future for clear skies.
Yeah, maybe there's clear skies. I think that it goes well, like quote unquote
Yes.
first contact. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's a favorable meeting.
Tense, but it gets to
Tense,
choose quickly.
but like nothing. There was no fighting breaks out or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does the future they want like involve like more trade, or maybe they get to explore more. They now have
Yes.
a connection that lets them be passengers on large vessels, and they can see more of the world safely without
having their minds exploded whenever they go into the ocean and then not be able to go any further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just imagine the stability of a larger boat is probably, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing where it's like the waves get smaller as you go in, but they're like still huge. Like, if you leave a certain radius, it's like impossible to sail a ship.
It's just flipped.
Yeah. So I think they start like they start making contact, and I think this guy Hugo eventually does like get back in contact with. I don't know if any of his rest of his crew survived, but like
they are scared to other certain islands doing their own adventures.
And now we've set up for 20 more games.
No, I mean I love this game. I can't do any more islands. But I do want to.
Not too soon. Not anytime super soon.
I do want to return or like mention this. This was good. Also, where were you reading from? Was this just from straight from the 10 or
this
was
was
this
the
part of...
10s.
Okay, because the end of the game also has a question thingy as well.
Yeah. After answering this question, you roll a die and move forward in time. I think we still do that one more time, right?
There's
No.
a thing at the end, like ending the game.
Yeah, right at the bottom it says when you draw the fourth card, the game has end. There's end. You get other questions.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I mean, I love that the end of the game questions is just like it kind of dips on what you're talking about, but you gave so much more of a broader
Nice. Let's go.
ending, which was like, oh, thank God.
Ending the game. When the fourth 10 card is drawn, the game is over. No matter the number of cards left in the pile or the stories that are in motion, our window has fogged, and the clarity of vision we had into our place is lost to us. It may feel sudden, but in truth, there is never a clean exit. Places go on forever, building the narrative by their mere existence. However, just because we cannot know for certain what takes place after the window of our game does not mean that we cannot make some conjectures. After all, this is a game about long traces over time. By watching our place with such attention, maybe we have learned to predict what could come to pass. As a group, without cards, decide on the following. What happens tomorrow in our place? Who wakes up? Does anyone? What do they see? And what is the feeling they get from the world? Yeah, I mean...
Yeah. To zoom in on tomorrow,
Sure.
yeah, people wake up. What do they see? I guess at some point they see clouds still and whipping rain, but in the future they will see more sunlight, I guess. Maybe they'll see an ocean. Maybe they'll be on a boat. But for those who are in this town of hope, they see a person sitting among the buildings of melons and brick, long hair getting whipped by the wind, and figuring out where to go next, I guess.
Yeah! Magic, do you want to add anything?
Two things that I added that never really got resolved.
Yeah.
A family to the north wakes up. It's a peaceful morning. And they look out from their giant combined melon building to the walls outside and see their preparations start coming together. Another town, far, probably on the opposite side of the coast, sits a little boy and his new rat friend, playing cards in the early morning light. A new day, a new dawn. And what the fuck are we supposed to do? You're a mouse!
I love this so much.
Oh, it's really good.
Yep.
Oh, it's really good.
Yo!
Woo!
We have a
Yo, we
place
did it!
that has history
Dude!
and unresolved bits that I want to explore more in other formats.
God!
God.
Oh, man.
Guys, this is so fun. Guys, this was so fun. Thank you for letting me join you guys.
Yeah,
It was a delight. Oh my
God.
God.
Fuck. Alright. Are we good to end our narration here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Guess we'll see you guys. We might do this again. I want to do this again.
In the future. Probably not super soon, but like, I would like to come back and explore this game again.
Yeah. Alright. Then, we will...
That's that for now.
Yeah. And say goodbye to everyone. Bye,
All right.
everybody!
Bye, everybody!